Hello, everybody. I'm back. Well, we're all back, technically. Actually. Uh, Announcements. Kate has an Etsy, and they're great. So go support Kate's Etsy. It's etsy.com/shop/Kate Craft Studio US. Get your Leprechaun Day stuff. I don't know what it's called. St. Patrick's Day?
St.
Are
Patrick's
they
Day?
doing St. Patrick's Day stuff? I think they said that
I don't know.
last week. Either way, go check out their Etsy. It's in the Twitch chat, it's in the YouTube descriptions, it's everywhere. Sam, what do you got?
Sunday, we're working on it. I'm not even gonna
Fair
we're
enough.
working on it.
We're working on it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's okay. It'll get there.
Sunday, when you look in the direction of Sunday, you should just see one of those like tilted sign, like one of the those like signs from like old broadcast stations that just like "We'll be right back," and then it just plays like da 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 da
Yeah.
da da da.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, just the technical difficulty signs. One of those. Just picture that over Sunday for the time being.
Fair enough.
We're kind of getting back as soon as we can.
Yeah. So, previously, Group 1, the first group of the characters, faced off against a colossal gibbering mouther guarding the incursion point/rift below Bent Hill House on the continent of Basgrave. The fight was tough, with the monster trapping most of the party in its gooey body that encased the floor. Druck was swallowed at one point, and everyone had a tough time not getting off the ground and moving around. Most of the people were incapacitated the whole fight, and it was rough. But Eclipse managed to defeat it while Druck closed the rift shortly after, and upon closing the rift, Druck gained a new eye appearing on his stomach, bringing his total of eyes to 4 and also giving Druck true sight. With one incursion point down, the group headed back to Ludwig Gascoigne's tower, where Quoin was reunited with his dragonel Lenny. And after a discussion on how to get off the continent, Eclipse contacted their old friend Sigmund, a renowned clothing maker on Ipshire. The party enjoyed a brief respite in his magnificent mansion, where they transformed into canaries, but kept their original physical features. And you all decided to head to Felrinthis to tackle the incursion point in a mountain range known as Bahamut's End. Quoin had a private meeting with Sigmund and discovered that Sigmund was actually a golden metallic great worm who worshipped Aegis the twin dragon. Sigmund then led Quoin to a Colosseum-like chamber where members of this ancient order known as the Wardens gathered, including Hazar, your friend from Byzantium, and Trendle Ishtin, who both transformed into both an ancient white dragon and Trendle into an ancient black dragon. And Quoin recognized that Hazar was the ancient white dragon you all encountered in the real rhyme tundra that the children call Snow Wing. And there was another member of the order there, a dwarf known as Kiradin Ambergrave, a character that Sam played in a one-shot that Lex ran for my birthday last year. Quoin was knighted with the same sword that knighted his mentor Yadalin, and inducted Quoin into the Order of the Wardens, bringing the total number to 4, as they have greatly diminished since the War of Ascension. As the ceremony ended, Quoin saw the spiritual visage of his mentor Yadalin the Patient standing behind him, resting a hand on his shoulder and smiling down at him before she disappeared. And that's where the session ended. I'll be sending Caleb what happened with the Wardens tell Quoin privately, because none of you are going to hear it. So instead, we're going to pick up with each of you finding your own chambers in this mansion. They resemble birdhouses, so you have to be in your canary form that you get into when you're in this place. And as soon as you enter the birdhouse, you're back into your humanoid form. So we're going to go through everybody one by one. Is there anything you all wish to do before going to bed? Henrifex, anything Henrifex is doing before bedtime?
Not that I can think of in particular, especially because normally, like, he's probably thrown off because he probably would normally be going to bed in the demi-plane that he put the clay golem back into.
Yeah.
But he can only cast that once per day, so he's just kind of like, no, well, all right, I guess this will do. This is fine. All right, roughing it, sure.
Okay. Flitz.
Flitz was doing something before, but I cannot recall.
Something about helmets.
Nope, this still doesn't help. I know.
Wolf
Oh, he was
helmets?
coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was coming up with wolf helmets for the group. He was coming up with a variety of different styles for each of the members, which he would have been spending most of the evening. Oh, because he was going to get the commission from
Yeah.
Sigmund, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so he's going through each of the descriptions. He'll spend most of the night doing that, since he doesn't need a sleep, and he'll probably wander the mansion, if that's what this is. He'll wander
It's a magnificent
this
mansion.
place. Yeah,
But everything's
he'll
made
wander
of gold.
he'll wander as much, like just blatant curiosity. Is if there's a library, I don't know if this works the same. Would it spit out things the same way?
Good quote. I know for Magnificent Mansion, you can't take anything out of the mansion that the mansion makes.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was like because he's a super strong gold dragon. Anyway, not if that's the case, he would just kind of wander around, read
Sure.
some books if there's any
Oh,
library
there's probably
books.
books.
Yeah, he has a whole night ahead of him because he doesn't sleep, so he's just occupying his time as much as possible.
Okay. As you're walking around, you see 100 or so people doing work, like near transparent bipedal canaries walking around, just
Love that.
because Magnificent Mansion's staffed with 100 near transparent people. So these bipedal canaries are just walk around, they see you, they wave.
Yeah, there's not much that he's, he would just be perusing. Yeah,
Okay,
not much else that he would be doing.
as you're perusing about, one of the bipedal canaries walks up to you wearing a chef's hat
Oh.
and just hands you a handheld cherry pie.
Smell good?
It smells like a really good cherry pie.
All right. He'll just wander. Thank you. Wander off.
Just nods.
And he'll essentially set up a nice little table, a little area on the floor, actually, clear it out. Pie with fork, books scattered. He would be like bouncing between books because he probably can't focus on reading a book for too long, the same book for too long.
All right.
So yeah.
Cool. It'd be about this time that kind of Quoin would eventually retire to his chambers, and you all hear it over what would be a loudspeaker almost, but not. Is, oh yes, just so you all know, we'll be arriving in Felrinthus in the morning, somehow, with magic, and I'll be giving you a little gift to help you on your way. And then, all right, sleep whenever. And then,
Thank you.
What's Yvonne doing in their chambers?
Yvonne is taking very nice care of all her leather that is on her. Just got to make sure it's properly taken care of, the oils and all the blood's off it so it doesn't stain it. And then once she's all done with that, she is taking a nice, cozy, relaxing sleep immediately.
Perfect. All right. I guess that'll bring us to Druck. What's Druck doing before bedtime?
Druck is kind of just looking at himself in the mirror. Just kind of looking at these eyes and trying to, I guess, control them more, control where they look, that type of thing, and then see if he can imagine it in his quote unquote mind's eye. So he'll close his regular eyes, which happen to be also the other eyes split, and he'll try to see if he can see through the other eyes. And while he does that, all of the eyes pop open, and he'll do a scry to
On
check
who?
in.
They have to be on the same plane as you, so that you can only do it to somebody else in this magnificent mansion.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And that's once a day you can do that.
Druck doesn't know that, does he? Would he get that?
I
Or would it? We'll say that this first time is like,
Sure.
He's not really meaning to.
Okay. I'll roll it. I'm gonna roll a dice, and we'll see whose eyes you might randomly look.
That's
through.
actually a great idea. Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. Cool beans. And then, just to continue the mystery. Alright, so you focus, and you're looking down at some open books, and you see little gnomish hands eating a cherry pie with a fork. You get a sense you're
He's
looking through.
100% is sitting like a sorority girl. Like his little feet. He's like laying down with a pillow tucked beneath his chest, and he's kicking his little feet like this, and he's just eating his pie, completely content.
And
Read a book.
You definitely know you're looking through Flitz's eyes.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. I'll see if I can understand what he's reading.
Flitz, what are you reading?
He'd probably go for more books that are like, because I feel like Sigmund being, what is he, a clothier, tailor
he's a
of the
clothes
sort?
maker, yeah.
He would probably look at like books of like different, if he has his own designs, like if he's that kind of like old designs and such like that, maybe that he has,
Sure.
and you know, maybe patterns that he's come up with, and you know, kind of any kind of like recalling of, like, I feel like a dragon, especially a gold one's gonna have a lot of knowledge based stuff. So it's like
a ton.
history of like where he probably started or something like that. He would literally just be passing time on that, so it would be probably boring as for Truck to follow along with.
It's just the history of cloth making from this individual.
What purpose do these eyes bring? What is this? Stupid. These stupid eyes. Dumb. Do I have to tell you everything to do in order to do it correctly?
He'll get tired and try to go to sleep.
Alright. As you all drift off in your own little places, so if you don't sleep, specifically Flitz doesn't sleep. Druck, roll me percentile dice, please.
Sure. Percentile dice. Do. That's a 20.
A 20. Oh no. If Druck has such bad dreams that prevent him from sleeping, what would that be?
Him turning into an eyeball dragon monster.
Okay. So that's what you dream of.
Great!
Unfortunately, with the fourth eye, the negative effect is every long rest there's a 25% chance you do not gain the benefits of the full rest. So everybody but Druck gains the benefits of a long rest. And as morning arrives, you're all woken by the smell of cooking food, breakfasty foods, and knocks on your birdhouse doors simultaneously.
Yes.
You see a bipedal canary standing in front of your birdhouse.
Ah, lovely. Hello.
Breakfast?
Ah, wonderful, yes. Which way?
Follow me.
Yes.
And as soon as you leave, you're back to looking like a Henry-looking canary.
don't make bird sounds.
I can't either. And yeah, everyone also hears the knocking at their birdhouse doors and a voice saying, "Breakfast?"
This would probably already be in the
Oh, yeah.
in the kitchen or the dining area.
All right.
A little bit of residual dried up cherry pie cake or cherry pie on his little I don't know, goatee. His probably gums are a little bit and teeth are a little stained, a little bit brighter red than they need to be. Good morning, everybody. Are we little birds? Still?
When you're at the table, no.
Okay,
You only turn into birds when you need to access your house and get in and out of the birdhouses.
beautiful.
Drek will answer the door, like, not having slept at all.
Leave me alone.
Okay. And then they just walk away.
And I'll slam the door. And
Okay.
then try to get back to bed
Okay.
fruitlessly.
Sure. And then Yvonne, you're also turned into a canary briefly and led to the breakfast table. You all can
She has her nice morning robe on, like, you know, like those like silk cozy ones,
Cool, yeah.
and like in a nice like bun before like their hair has been done in the morning, and they're just sitting there, waiting for coffee.
Okay. As you're all gathered around the table, you can see Quoin is in an exceptionally good mood. But we'll let Caleb go with that stuff. Breakfast is served. It's lots of fruits, and meats and other breakfast foods. There's like toad in a hole. It's mostly fruits, all kind of on Flitz's end of the table, and assorted like breakfast pies and all that sort of thing. Yeah. And Sigmund will be like, "Well, Felrinthus it is, yes?" Perfect.
Yes, please.
All right. Eat up. Enjoy your meals. One of you is missing, but I will assume they didn't sleep so well. It's tricky to sleep here the first time, getting used to your birdhouses.
Quite.
Ha. Yes. Well. He looks at his watch that is definitely not on his wrist. So,
Portable sundial.
I have something to give you that will aid you in your journey, but it would be better to give it to you when we're outdoors.
Interesting.
He looks at Henry and Eclipse. You both are very familiar with the mode of transportation, but it's sort of different.
Interesting.
You'll see, it's very fun. Do you like to fly?
Well enough.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Yeah, it's a pretty good breakfast, a lot of breakfast foods, and eventually he, after about an hour or two to eat this breakfast, he snaps his fingers, and the magnificent mansion disappears, and you're all standing where you were the previous night in front of this guy's tower. So yeah, Druck, you're
Well, try.
Oh, hello, there you are.
Morning, Druck.
He doesn't say anything. He looks like hammered shit.
well. You all excited for another day of adventure?
Oh, don't know if excited is a word for it, but I think we are.
Perfect. So, before you all venture forward, he reaches into his exquisite blue velvet jacket he decided to wear today and produces this very unassuming brown bag, like cloth bag. with a flourish, like that, just a fucking a standard copyrighted Sigmund arm flourish. He reaches up into the bag up to his shoulders and withdraws an object. It appears to be a small figurine of a sailing ship with feathered wings on the sides instead of sails. Simply toss the figurine on the ground, shout the command word, which is "Take to the sky." Say this, and the airship will materialize in front of you. Please make sure no one is in the space where it will appear. We wardens
Noted.
How much
use this
space
ship.
do we need?
Oh, big enough for a sailing ship.
Okay.
We wardens used this ship during the War of Ascension. This is a Cathatoon airship. And he hands the figure to Quoin. It is yours now. We called it the Cloud Cleaver when we sailed upon it. Best of luck to all of you. And Sir Quoin, I anticipate working with you more closely once this ordeal is over. I'll leave the surprises the ship has to offer when you climb aboard. And with a smile and a popping noise, you find yourselves vanishing from the view of Sigmund and traveling elsewhere. And then we're gonna quickly. Oh yeah, and then you land in a desert.
Oh yeah, you're in a
It's
desert now.
hot.
Moving on.
Yeah, I
I'm
forgot.
miserable right now.
You find yourselves standing in a desolate wasteland with dust and ash covering every inch of the barren landscape as far as the eye can see. The ground is lifeless, and there's no sign of any creatures or vegetation. The environment appears to almost be apocalyptic in nature, very Mad Max, with just wasteland. The sky is shrouded in a thick haze of smoke and ash, the remnants of fires that have been burning for thousands of years. Far off in the distance, you can see the towering, jagged peaks of Bahamut's End, a mountain range of legendary proportions. And as you gaze upon the mountains, you notice that the central portion of the range has been devastated, as if some colossal force had crashed into it ages ago. Knowing that you can't teleport within 20 miles of one of these rifts, you've got quite the journey ahead.
Quick thing before we left, probably
Yeah.
before everybody woke up, because I feel like Sigmund probably would have been awake too.
Sure.
Flitz would have given him his order
Okay,
of
so
helmets.
in addition to the airship toy, you
They
were
would've
all
done that
given
fast.
very leather motorcycle helmets complete with goggles.
Oh no, it's those skull caps, like the leather caps that would go a little tight over, but each of them have like a single spike that sticks up.
Oh, okay, cool.
But the spike is in the shape of an F and in two Fs, like the Fast and the Furious.
Oh, okay.
And each have like their own. You can play with it as much as you want. This is only for flavor for Flitz because I give him things to do for gifts. But each of them have like different rows of like studded spikes to
Okay.
kind of fit the aesthetic of the character. So I think
Perfect.
Kenna, Druck, and Quoin would get one.
Okay.
Sorry, other people. I don't know you.
Yeah,
You're
that's
part of the Fast and Furious.
Um.
And he would have the others stashed away for
Okay.
the other group.
Also, before we jump to the other group, Flitz, there's a ringing in your ear like someone's calling you. Oh, hello, Flitz.
Yes.
Your order is ready. Finished today. The next time you're in Byzantium, come by and pick it up.
Oh, lovely Peridot. Thank you so much.
You're most welcome.
Okay, bye-bye now.
Bye. And yeah, you're all just standing in the middle of this desolate, ashen wasteland.
How many of the ools do we have?
All three.
Quoin, should we oolve it up?
Quoin starts pulling them out of the chest.
Perfect. You lot can borrow these three, but don't ruin them, please. He's gonna hand out the other, the three additionals to Eclipse, Carnifax, and Yvonne. It's gonna be the three others
Okay.
helmets. Put the goggles on. You'll need them.
Oh, all right, I suppose. I'm intrigued.
All right. Anything else before we jump to the next group?
Flitz said he gave Druck something. What was that? I missed it.
the helmet, his like skull cap. It's the biker helmet that he would have gotten commission from. Old boy that he made fairly quickly, like a fabricate, if you will.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And it's just a cosmetic.
Yeah, just
Yeah. It's only for
Awesome.
the goggles and the helmet, just and the
Just to
spike
complete
looks like
the look.
yeah. It's we are a biker gang, 100%.
Hell yeah!
But the little
Alright.
spike is not like a regular spike. It's like two Fs, almost like the like old cars. How they in the front of it they used to have the symbol, the
Mhm.
maker symbol, if you
Mhm.
will.
The head ornament. Or
Yeah. So that's essentially what it is.
Yeah, but
Or a
any
hood
other,
ornament.
but
Yeah.
any other things before we jump to the other group? Alrighty. So, you can close those character sheets for now.
Goodbye, drug.
Goodbye, Drug. Poor guy.
Poor boy. Oh man.
Is that the right one? It is the right image. So, this is weird to do, but one by one. So, as we rewind to the previous day, one by one, you watch as the others pass through the window leading to the continent of Basgrave and disappear from view. The 6 of you remain in this chamber with the strange windows leading to the other continents, but your destination is here on Remnant. Remnant is unexplored territory for all but Ricky, Kenna, and Dax, albeit not much explored. Your destination is Idylode, a town on the far southern point of Remnant, 780 miles away by road. A very long trek, should you choose to walk. And the Wolves are currently with Quoin Harding, safely concealed within the chest, about to be used. As for the Marion, Ogden's ship, since Ogden and his allies teleported here, that ship is most likely still docked in Silgar, most likely in the port town of Merchant, as the city of Stone Sun, where Ogden and the Society of Archaeological Enthusiasts find their home, is a landlocked settlement 18 miles away from the closest dock and body of water. So as you're all standing here and the other group walk off, it's a long way to go, kind of talking. I could teleport us and we could walk the rest of the way, but if I recall, we were told we can't teleport within 20 miles of one of these rifts, so I could get us 21 miles out at best. Looking at the map, and they pull it out because the other group doesn't need the map of Anundial. I could try for the heart of the Shattered Wood, but there is potential for some mishaps. We all remember what happened to Dawn. Well, Dax and I remember what happened to Dawn. But I can't really think of another way to get there that isn't going to take 40 days. 40 days.
Yeah, I haven't ever been here, so I can't do anything. I've never been anywhere here around here.
I believe in your abilities, Kenna.
Well, it's got like that. Glad someone does. And if I fail, I think our patron here, Mr. Boon, can teleport us as well. Haha, yes. I can't do it, but I can't do an Ogden impression, but it's Jeff Goldblum, basically.
Yeah.
So just imagine everything I say sounding like Jeff Goldblum.
Amazing.
He just nods. Alright, well, I'm Kenna.
Nice to meet you.
I'm a very powerful druid. I'm the leader of this group of the Faust and the
Druid?
Furious.
I've only known one other druid.
Nice.
You look different from them.
Well, yeah.
You look kind of normal.
What did the other druid look like?
Freaking weird.
Oh, well, that's descriptive.
Like black veins.
Oh.
A little. I mean, they had a good heart, but it was kind of black.
Yes, Leah. They were weird.
It was a good black heart, but it was a good one.
Beautiful.
And then, yeah,
Symbolic.
you see a very young Eladrin boy. 19?
You're a child. They bring along childs as record keeping portfolio.
No. Well, I'm young, yeah, but I'm not. I'm I can fight and stuff and help.
Ricky killed a demon.
Oh.
Punched through its eyeball.
Did I?
Yeah.
I don't think Sam was here for that, but yes.
Yeah.
Ricky blacked out a little bit.
We got stuck in the plane of Carcery, the prison plane, and Ricky killed a demon with his fists.
Oh yeah, that's nope. They're wrong.
Well,
Go ahead.
you keep that kind of mentality, little Ricky, and you will be well on your way.
How old are you?
19.
Oh jeez. You're practically an expert, right?
I don't know about that.
Well, how old are you? Do you want the actual number?
I think I'm 12.
Oh,
About
fair
right.
enough. Actually 48, but yeah, fair enough. I'm I don't know why we're saying our age. I'm 23, in case we're trying to gauge life experience.
Is that what we're doing here?
Yeah, how old are you, old man?
62.
Yep.
Do I look it though? And he gives like a subtle flex, like. It's not so subtle though. It's definitely like a very much like a
Look.
ding pose. Like the point up in the sky.
And Dax, there is another Goliath
Full on
here.
Atlas.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's the.
All right.
It's the-
If we're
he's 7'7", so he is like
he's huge.
he's big. He's a
If
big old boy. I will say the one thing, he doesn't look like Dax has like the Grant color, like the purpley gray
Yeah.
skin tone.
Yes,
He-
purpley.
Right, his skin tone is very it looks more sun tanned, like normal human skin tone.
Like you were working outside a lot kind of
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
And he has a pair of like those little tiny circle glasses that are 100% transition glasses.
Nice.
So
Fuck yeah.
If we're comparing ages, I'm 91.
half elf thing.
What? That's what I've been gone for such a. It didn't seem like a long time at all. You guys have gotten old.
Ogden looks a little older, but there isn't really a way to. He's considered
He's always had like a pepper.
Yeah, but now he's considered middle-aged for a half elf.
Yeah.
You see a couple of like smile lines by the eyes kind of thing.
He's
Icarus,
like the shadow
Icarus
of
still looks the
blood.
We'll
same.
let it. Yeah, we'll let Kib describe him when he gets back.
I'm ageless, brother.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. I guess let's huddle. Everyone get in here. Get in here.
As well.
Dax is moving alongside the other Goliath because she's just like, oh my god. Internally, there's another one.
Is this how your spell works?
Yeah.
We all hold hands, right?
No.
Oh,
We can if you want.
sure. I don't.
Everyone hold hands.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, elf kid, come here.
Grabs his hand.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, elf kid,
Oh, here
get
we
over
go.
here.
Here we go. Yeah, Kenna's gonna. You see Kenna hold up this crystalline staff made of pure crystal, and it starts to shimmer with light. If it's a mishap, my apologies. Don't hold it against me.
Oh.
If it's a mishap, it'll hurt. We tried teleporting before, as I suppose working. We tried teleporting before with one of our friends named Don. They died in the mishap, but it's fine.
What's a
Excuse me?
mishap? What?
Yep. It says the GM gets to roll this, but that's not fun. Who wants to roll the teleportation roll? Is it D100 for a place that you only have the description of?
Brittany.
Brittany,
Need a agent of
this is
chaos.
retribution for
I
Dawn.
volunteered Brittany.
Yeah, agent of chaos.
This is retribution for Don Danilo.
Wait, you say D100?
Yes, please.
Oh, let's let the dice gods decide. How about a 97?
That's
There
on
we
target.
go.
Yeah, that's
either
fucking
God
amazing.
damn.
Fucking congrats on that.
Thanks for dying, Dawn, and helping us.
So,
Dawn
and it's
in
like,
spirit, go to the fucking right place.
hold on to your butts. And they slam the staff in the ground, and you all. It's like you're being sucked through a pinprick-sized hole. Not in pain-wise, just how the sensation. And you land in the middle of a forest of large conifer trees, and it's actually very warm in this forest. It's summer, but it's not like it's a comfortable warm in this forest, going from the frigid cold mountains where you were 780 miles almost south, standing in this forest, and growing in abundance in the heart of this forest are pumpkins of all colors, shapes, and sizes. And and then the road just meanders to the south, and Canada's gonna go, yep, on the map south to Idylode.
I'll lead the way. Intrepid leader.
Intrepid leader. Wow.
Dax just kind of leans over to Yeveck and goes, "She's the mouth of the party. She's good at. They are good at striking up conversation when we go places, especially with that beard of theirs.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Impressive beard.
Something about when they stroke it, it just imbues magic. Oh my god, magic in their words.
Pageant magic. Whoa.
Brittany, I thought you were playing the character that didn't constantly talk about stroking things.
Yeah.
It's hard to not carry that over.
But yeah. There's a well-used road. There's fences along the side of it. It means it's a commonly used road. Occasionally there's like gaps in the ground where like the ground is broken away into like small chasms, but nothing major. Hence the name, the Shattered Wood. And yeah, there's pumpkins of all shapes, sizes. There's a pumpkin that's about the size of a house in the distance. It's like a dull orange color.
I'll adjust the glasses a bit.
They break.
Yeah, literally, and probably has dealt with that many a times.
But yeah. Any of y'all been in a forest before?
Yes.
I've been kinda.
Noose like takes the dagger that Yeveck tossed him.
Mm-hmm.
No, that was Flitz who tossed it to you.
Oh, it was Flitz?
Mhm.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, Flitz tossed it as he was leaving.
Oh,
He skidded to.
that's right.
That's why it was the moment. Was because he was like, okay.
Yeah. So he takes the dagger that Flitz tossed him.
Mhm.
It's like, and chucks it at a pumpkin.
All right, make an attack roll.
Do I have...
Please be a nat one.
Deflects back, hits him in the head.
I'm just gonna use this silver dagger that I have, just as temporary. 20 to hit.
Oh yeah, right into the pumpkin.
Oh no. What happens because it does like poison damage because of Noose?
It immediately rots the pumpkin.
Oh. That's. Alright, we're not eating the gourds around here, I'm assuming.
That's a pretty weird dagger, huh?
Quite. Was it the dagger or was it just this place?
I don't know.
Noose goes over, kicks it.
Your foot just goes
And
right through it.
Yeah.
Like kicking a rotten pumpkin.
Yeah, he
vile.
kicks the top off of it like a fuck, how do I say it? He just goes like kicks the top off
Okay.
to get the dagger.
We're moving to, what is it, a city?
Yeah, we got
Idle-
we got this town called Idylode. My friends and I, we're a world-renowned adventuring party, and we got this contract to go into this town. It's a 20-mile walk. It's not gonna be that bad.
No.
Oh, that's right, Idylode.
If we had our ools, this would be such a quick traversal.
What are those?
They're like big snowmobile vehicle things, but snowmobiles don't exist. These weird kind of vehicles powered by magma that travel through snow.
That's like lava, what?
Yeah.
Yeveck's gonna start walking.
Well,
Dax is gonna pick up a little small pumpkin and cut around the stem and like cut into it, and they're gonna pull it open and they're gonna try to get a couple seeds.
okay.
And they're just scraping out some seeds because she wants to try to send some to Thranazart later.
You look over and you see a goblin with really, really wide eyes watching you.
Do you want a snack?
What you doing?
I'm harvesting seeds for a friend.
I suppose good people do that. You a good person?
Your
Depends
eyes
on
even wider.
depends on your definition of good and who you ask.
There.
And then Dax is gonna carve a slice down and just start munching on the fruit. Fresh pumpkin's really good though.
Fresh raw pumpkin.
This is a different, like, not Noose's pumpkin. Like, she went to a different one. She's like, I'm not touching that poison shit.
No, you're eating a raw pumpkin.
Hell yeah! Done it before.
Okay. Yeah. So you get to 20-mile walk. So there's loads of time to get to
Munching
know
on
one
some
another.
pumpkin.
About an hour into the walk, however, as you're walking along. Was it an hour? What time is it now? Hold on. Sorry. 2 hours into the walk. Nope. 3 hours into the walk. Because it's 20 miles. Pumpkins galore. There's just pumpkins galore. All of a sudden you hear Ogden go, whoa! As two hats magically appear in front of him. One is a tiny little top hat that says, "For Icarus." He's like, oh! Sigmund sent us hats, friends. And he puts the top hat on Icarus. And the other hat was a bearskin hat with flaps that says to Ogden. He goes, oh, and he slips it on.
Nice.
Also around this time, an hour before this happens, because I got my time mixed up. Dax, Ricky, and Kenna, you both feel this weird headache sensation come on. The D20s I asked 3 of you to roll last week.
Mm.
The other 2 succeeded. Ricky, you take 9 points of psychic damage.
Ow!
It's like a really intense ice cream headache.
Yeah. And the 3 of you, Dax, Kenna, and Ricky, you sense the other rift has been closed that your other friends went to go deal with. Very quickly, they close it within 2 hours of setting out to do it.
That
What?
was efficient.
Yeah,
and
y'all
Dax
feel-
is just
yeah.
like rubbing their temple.
Yeah,
What?
I felt it too.
What's going on with you guys? You
Oh,
guys
right.
all kind of winced at the same time.
The rifts we're closing, I think we're connected to them a little bit, because I think our friends just closed one, and it hurt our heads.
Headache.
Oh.
Oh,
So does
it's
that mean
cool.
it's gonna do the same thing if we do it?
Yeveck.
This one? Yes. He'll
It's 'cause
lean
I get-
down.
It's because they got them eyes.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
The extra eyes.
Yeah. Them weird googly eyes.
At our line of work,
Look
Ogden's
over
talking to
to see.
himself.
Fucking- I can only imagine fucking News is the weird googly eyes as his eye
Them-
iris is just
Them
fucking
weird
staring.
googly eyes.
Ogden just talking to himself. At our line of work, we call them dingleberries.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That sounds unpleasant. I
Ricky,
suppose they are. So
do you
that
have
makes sense.
where's your spare eye? Oh, that's
One on each palm. I forget where his other one is.
I think you only have 2.
How do you have 3?
Let me check.
Because he closed the rift.
Let me check. Ricky, you got 3.
Yeah.
One on each palm.
Where did I say the third one was?
If you don't remember, I'm going to tell you where it is.
bottom of his foot.
Dingo eyes.
Dingle.
Right on the perineum. someone Ricky's perennium sunning back in his town where they all do it.
Wow.
Everyone suns their perennium in Argent, though.
Jeez.
No.
Oh
no.
my god. So
Oh, it's an actual thing people do.
probably.
Was Ricky the one that did center of the forehead?
Yeah, sure.
I think he has palm.
Sure.
I know the
I don't
I know
remember.
the rabbit did.
The rabbit
Oh
does.
yeah.
Who
The
cares?
rabbit was the one.
We don't
with the
remember.
center forehead
I guess
thing.
you're matching Mr. Fluffles.
Yeah, so I think it's palm, center of the forehead.
Oh, yes, you see.
They're matching.
All right. And Dax can
Yeah, you see one on Dax's throat.
oh. Can
I don't remember what
possess
Ken's
one?
is.
All right.
Yeah.
They don't hurt, they're just there.
I mean, it looked like it kind of hurt just now. All of you kind of
Well-
went like, oh,
Yes,
Very,
but
very accurate description.
they're not itchy or anything. They're just kind of there. They blink. We can make
Do your eyes
know.
typically itch on a regular basis?
Have you never had a really bad dry eye from getting sand or mud in them?
I mean, yes.
the ocular tingle.
The way you say it makes it sound so provocative. Not keen on that from you. So, okay, we're gonna continue walking.
Oh, wait, I can get us there much quicker.
Oh, well, that was nice to know. 3 hours into
I just
our
remembered.
route. Well, how about it?
No.
Oh, well. Continue walking then.
No, I forgot to subtract 7 charges. For some reason, it didn't do it for me. Alright. Cool. Yeah. Alright. How do y'all lack animals?
Love them.
They taste great.
Alright, good to know. And they wild shape into a giant eagle.
Oh yeah, that works.
We all. How does this work?
Oh yeah, Flitz is in here.
Oh wait. Oh yeah. I forgot if we said it. No, because I think it has to be a language for talking with the sun and moon, right?
They gesture with their wings to
Do
climb aboard.
They
Ah.
Can they carry all of us?
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
Where?
Noose is
Easy
small.
enough.
it's a,
You can carry someone in the talons. People in the back.
Mm-hmm.
One in each talon if you're.
Who wants to be in the talons? One in each.
Yeveck will do it.
All right, scoops you up with a talon.
Ooh.
Who wants the other talon?
Dax will go on the other talon.
All right, everyone.
Goliath. Yeah, I gotta balance out Goliath.
Yeah.
and
So
Goliath.
We start
It's like
drifting
how
a
they
bit.
balance
Yeah,
the planes.
we just keep making left turns.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
We're almost there, I swear.
All right, you all climb aboard then.
mm-hmm.
All right. They take off into the sky, up out of the forest, get as high as they can into the clouds, and then do what birds do: dive bomb briefly
Ah.
to pick up speed, and then open the wings and soar.
Did you say it was cold?
No, it was in the mountains. You guys are down more south now, and it is the summer season, so it's warm. It's about to be summer, so it's pretty warm.
That feels good, actually.
And now you're just sailing through the air, so it's a nice cool breeze. Noose's ears are just like,
Yeveck's gonna keep eyes out on the surrounding area, looking for that city to see if there's anything inconspicuous or
Sure.
strange.
okay,
Since they're making their way.
sounds good. No, nothing really inconspicuous, but yeah, nothing super inconspicuous. But as you get close, down below, you can see a vast chasm, and a town floats in the center, sustained by hundreds of iron support beams securely fastened into the rocky sides. The buildings are fashioned from pine logs harvested from the surrounding forest, and resemble diverse shapes and sizes of log cabins. Instead of roads, the town comprises of a maze of walkways assembled from lashed wooden logs and rope bridges strung above the settlement, all suspended over this chasm. Among the trees, perched on the chasm's edges or soaring through the sky, are enormous yellow canaries, the size of Kenna in giant eagle form. These feathered creatures wear plate armor and carry riders such as humans, gnomes, or halflings armed with menacing pikes. And as you guys soar through the clouds and descend upon the town, all the canaries just look over. The people riding canaries just look over at you all and just see a bunch of weirdos. Because eyeballs, a very colorful wizard, noose,
Enough said.
and two people held in the talons. And then they just kind of shrug it off and keep flying about. In the center of the town stands a 4-story wooden tower crowned by an impressive windmill. An enormous sign attached to the upper part of the tower reads, "The Descent, your destination here in Idylode." This is Idylode. Every building is reachable through a small wooden ramp, so there are no stairs going to the buildings, all little ramps. And peering down into the chasm reveals a depth of around 300 feet before darkness swallows all. And Kenna's gonna land at the edge of the town, drop their wild shape. Alright. I think this is Idylode, judging by the map.
That was beautiful.
And that's
That
the
was
descent.
fast.
Yeah, I'm real fast.
I think I assume we're going to the
Yeah,
tower there.
the descent was where the contract was, that building, that windmill building. And apparently, where we want to go is down.
Alright.
Because they said it was below the descent, and that's the descent. Maybe
There
more
on the
information
edge.
inside.
Oh yeah, that sounds good to me.
Yeah, sounds great.
And there's, it'd be around this time, when you've been on the material plane, you can only do it in short bursts every year. You're getting around the point where you'd feel that sensation that automatically pulls you back to the Feywild. Usually you'd feel that, you're not feeling it at all. Like something is helping keep you connected to this plane. So you can roll me an insight check and try to figure out why.
Been taking a while. 19.
19. It feels like someone is wandering the material plane. You don't exactly get a beat on who, but there's someone wandering around the material plane, leaving little mementos and tokens, possibly unknowingly doing it, that are connected to you in a way, and it's helping tether you to the material plane and kind of erase that very short timeline you have when you're here. Meaning that once a year thing you can do here is basically gone, and you can come here as much as you want now. You kind of feel like you're being worshipped in a way.
I feel it. What is this?
Who are you talking to?
Who you talking to?
You!
Shut up.
Alright. He'll scoff and head toward the town.
Okay. So to enter the town, it's rope bridges suspended over the chasm. And that's how to get into the town, is walking across these rope bridges, and then you get into the town, which is wooden walkways suspended over this massive chasm.
Wait, get back here, Meat Castle.
He'll hold his arm down.
Things usually go differently when I'm here. In this space.
Here, you've been to Idylode?
Nope.
Oh.
Just in this space. Like the here. The here.
What's so different?
I don't know yet. I think I did something. I think I did something. and had an effect, and it's kind of nice. I'm gonna tell you right now. Wait,
Well, I guess just keep it up.
I'm gonna have so much fun.
With what? Just in general?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I'm excited. This is gonna be great. You don't even know yet. So many good things are gonna happen.
Well, I hope to hear plenty of it in the near future.
You will see it.
I'm going to see it?
Yeah.
Oh. By the end of today?
Some of it, yeah.
Oh, just like a peek?
Maybe. I will leave you in suspense.
Oh, anticipation.
Excellent. Ricky, you just feel Mr. Fluffles moving about uncomfortably in your clothes.
Oh, whoa! What are you doing? Where are you going? What are you doing down there?
They freak me out.
Who does?
That one.
Which one?
That one.
Which one's that one? I can't see you. You're in my shirt.
You know which one.
No, I don't.
He'll smell me and know.
Who? What?
He'll smell me and know who made me.
What does that mean?
Shh.
Okay,
You're gonna
what does
look.
that mean? Oh,
People are gonna look.
well, yeah, because you'll be lump running around like my shirt. Look like a very mobile tumor.
Don't worry about it.
What? You're worrying about people looking.
I'll keep you safe.
What does that mean?
You also notice when he's talking, that Cockney accent he had completely dropped.
Okay. Was that accent fake?
Yeah,
What else have you been keeping from me?
that's it.
Okay, all right, stay still. Rick, you'll try to act natural.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Like just blow his nose inside of his
Buddy
shirt.
is so chaotic.
Yeah, Ricky, just pretend you're blowing your nose, but blow your nose on me. It's fine.
Oh my
Ricky, do you need a handkerchief?
No, I'm good, thank you.
Just saving it for later.
Oh.
It's an urgent thing.
Ricky, it looks like an oyster. Do you all follow Noose and Yeveck into the town? Yes? Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you come into the town. You're heading for the massive tower-like building that says the Descent on it. That kind of said is the destination. Cool beans. Alright, yeah. You come up to the base of the tower. It's a pretty cool place. You can hear people laughing inside and drinking and shouting.
He's gonna open the door.
Alright.
After you, little one.
What?
Yeveck opened the door for you. Oh, yeah. So, Noose,
Yeah,
as
he
you
opens the door for Noose.
pitter-patter in, you see a spacious circular room outfitted with wooden tables, each accompanied by several tall wooden chairs. Wooden ramps on the east and west sides lead to landings 5 feet above the ground floor with additional seating available. Numerous chandeliers crowded from dragon bones hang from the ceiling, their candles casting flickering shadows. A diverse crowd of patrons fills the tavern, and at the center of the room, a secure wooden railing encloses an open pit. Suspended over the pit is an iron cage, controlled by a pulley system, hovering above a sturdy bar counter where an elderly human man wipes it down. A small platform lacking any guardrails extends towards the iron cage. Near the tavern's entrance, a spiral staircase ascends, flanked by a sign bearing the word "Rooms." And it looks like the cage is the way down.
He'll walk up to the bar.
Yeah.
Give us all the beers.
No.
Oh,
We need
I'm
something
confused.
stronger. We need a dark liquid, dark amber liquor. Shots for each of us.
Well, do you want the menu?
No. We're gonna just take that cage down. But we need a little courage.
I said,
I'm
whatever.
getting- What?
Just give us all the beers. It's good.
I have a menu.
No, just dark liquor.
Like 3 of each. Let's go.
3 of each of every drink on the menu?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
What?
To use the cage, it's 1 gold piece each.
I'll drop a small pouch of 50 gold pieces.
And as you approach him, he's not that elderly. I don't know. He's fuck it. I have him written down to 65. He's older. He's 95. This is a human man, 95 years old, muscular though, a muscular elderly man with a bit of a beer belly, a mane of gray hair that reaches his shoulders, thick handlebar mustache, and deep blue eyes. So 6 gold total to go down.
Noose will throw it down. You said 6 gold total?
Yep, for you all to descend. And 1 of every drink on the menu. Alright, this will be a laborious process, but I'm proud of what we serve, so I'll tell you what each is.
Noose is leaning over to Yeveck.
I can't spend gold into Feywild.
And the where?
Shut up. He's talking.
Fixes his glasses a bit.
So he pours 6 cups of coffee. He pours 6 cups of 18 cups total. Wait, right, 6, 12, 18 cups total. 6 of apple juice, 6 of cherry juice, 6 of strawberry juice, 6 glasses of mare's milk, 6 glasses of a hearty, deep red wine called blood wine. This is blood wine made from grapes grown over battlefields.
Oh.
But he leans in close. It's actually made from raisins.
Oh.
6 more glasses of a very generic looking table wine. And then pours a little bit of honey in each. 6 glasses of this shimmering golden mead. This is Evermead, brewed in secret by elves.
Don't tell that one. He points to Ricky.
Yeah, Ricky, actually, you would know it. Yeah, Argent definitely, people at Argent definitely brew Evermead, because what else are they going to do?
Be naked.
And sun their perenniums. Every cup of this golden shimmering liquid tastes exactly the same. It's a perfect mix of sweetness, sweetness, spice, and smoke. It is aged 100 years.
While he's doing this, Noose is gonna wander to a corner
Sure.
and conjure woodland beings.
Okay.
He's wanting like 8 tiny,
Sure.
tiny creatures.
Yeah.
Gather around, little ones. Spread the word. Drinks on the house.
Okay. And how many are you saying here?
Compliments of me.
Okay. How many are you summoning?
8.
8. Okay. So it's a mixture. It's gonna be a mixture of like sprites and pixies and little things like that. I'm gonna message you something.
Yeah.
So Dax, where are you from? Exactly.
Do you know where Trundleheim is?
No. Is that
Well, either
Neviel-
way, that is where I'm from.
All right, cool. Yeah, so you see these some weird looking pixies flying around. Would you like to describe what these weird fake creatures new summons looks like?
Yeah. They look like a little bit like Noose, but like kind of a little like a twisted. But they have like little, they have little kind of dragonfly wings that have kind of the sharp edges of like leaves, maple leaves. You know, like the wings have like that little kind of pattern of maple leaves. Very like edgy. And they have like how do I say it? There's like pastel coloration, like pastel rainbow type coloration to them with like gray skin, but like the wings are pastel, and like they have like this texture under their ears that's kind of because they have big floppy ears like Noose, and they have like the same kind of pastel rainbow coloration in the ear fuzz.
And they just start. Are they doing like being sneaky about it?
They'll spread out sneakily, but then like pop out in next to people and be like, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
Drinks on the house.
Oh God.
You do hear one guy get startled and absolutely annihilate one with his fist. So fuck. He's like, oh, and you see it's like this, just like he lifts his fist up and it's just like tendrils of what remains. And yeah, people are like freaking out about these things that randomly get someone are like buzzing about doing weird shit, and people are just going at him with like, cause it looks like this is a tavern for adventuring types. And they start pulling out weapons and start like chasing after these things, and the bar goes a little crazy for a little bit in like one corner of the place.
Oh dear.
Oh.
But eventually the tavern owner does. He's still listing off all of the drinks that he's pouring. This is Evermade. This is Glowfire. It's a pale chartreuse wine made from pears. This is High Dusk Dark. This is Montsosa's finest, brought in from Ipshire. This is Absinthe. This is Fireball, a cinnamon schnapps. This is vodka.
Just Fireball.
This is Sour. This is Bleak Stout. This is Halfling's Best. This is Old One Eye. And in
Can I get a
total, that's a
large
lot of
tankard?
money.
Can I get a large tankard?
There's like... In total, there's going to be... like 70 or so drinks on the counter.
Nice.
6 times however many.
He's just gonna say, because some of these are more expensive. Some of these drinks are 10 gold. Some of them are more.
Yeah.
Montsosa's finest is 10 gold per 16-ounce mug. He's gonna be like, all right, that'll be 250 gold.
Noose wanders over. How much would that?
250 gold.
Nice.
You got that?
He's like, you see him like pull out his little pack, and he's just like,
What are you looking at? Yeveck, your eyes are like all over me.
It's hard not to see what you're doing.
The chaos in the corner seems to subside just a tiny bit, and like one of the little things remains. It's just like looking around, like what to do.
Noose will like make eye contact and like gesture for him to like get next to him real quick while he's counting.
Okay. It just flies over and scurries into like one of your flesh pockets. Which I assume Noose has a pocket just made of skin.
Yeah, you said
So-
flesh pocket, and I'm just like,
Yeah, that sounds like butt.
don't say that.
That sounds like butthole.
My first thought was like a kangaroo pouch.
I'm gonna assume.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Marsupial.
now.
I assume. Yeah, there you go.
What's the fucking Fey
Yeah,
marsupial now?
Fey marsupial pouch.
Anyway, Noose finishes collecting the money, and you're just like,
Ka-dunk.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, take the elevator whenever you're ready to go down.
Everyone grab an alcoholic beverage.
There's like 72 on the counter to pick from.
I'm gonna get this fireball and absinthe.
Okay. The absinthe comes in a 16-ounce mug, and it's got a spoon over top of it with a sugar cube on top, and the sugar cube is slowly like melting into the absinthe. And you said the fireball.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's a gimmick, because that's what fireball is. It's dog shit, and it's a gimmick.
All right. Everybody have a drink.
Dax is grabbing Monso's finest and that weird. She's looking at that weird absinthe cup, and they're just looking at it like, what the fuck?
Monso's Finest is a deep, rich, and silky smooth red wine with notes of clove, cinnamon, and vanilla. It is aged in scorched oak barrels to give it a smoky taste similar to some whiskeys. Somewhere the Ashart senses someone is spending a lot of money on Monso's Finest.
Before we descend, let's toast, cheers, and get a little warm and fuzzy before we descend to go down.
Kenna will get some of the Evermead. And then oh, yep. They're like, they took a big gulp and cheers.
Drinking, yeah.
Alright. Since they're drinking mead, they need to make a con save. They succeed, so they're not drunk before they go down.
Beautiful.
That's good.
Ricky is definitely gonna just like gulp back the absinthe.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh, this looks good. Gulp.
Haven't really eaten today. Let's go.
Yeah. Con save.
Yes, please.
That's 12.
Ricky, you're drunk.
Oh wait. So here's a question.
Yeah,
Because it gives the poison condition, right?
it does.
Monks are immune to poison.
So monks can't get drunk.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Ricky just knocks it back and is like, that just kind of tasted gross.
Yeah, it tastes like licorice. Gross.
That's great.
Yeah. But also just like, for someone who doesn't drink very much, just knocking back a whole glass. Ah.
Oh,
I don't
Especially
feel anything,
absinthe. Whew.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeveck's gonna sip the absinthe, like take a nice like palate cleanse,
Just
if you will,
Black licorice.
and then he'll take the fireball shot.
Yeah, it just tastes like
some.
cinnamon whiskey.
Hot.
Just
Yeah.
do shots of this, you college kid. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I remember in college mixing,
Or high school
drinking,
kids, mainly.
alternating
Pepper.
Fireball and peppermint, spearmint liquor. It was gross.
Yeah.
Fire and ice. back and
Sambuca?
forth. No, I
No.
forget what it was.
There's also like a lager there that no one's touching called Old One Eye. He's like, oh yeah, this is made with oh boy.
So down that.
It's a lager that has a red color and it is brewed with ghost peppers.
Oh.
You won't get drunk.
Ricky's gonna grab just a random cup off the table to chase that with.
Roll me.
D700.
No, I got numbers here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Can I say
Roll me
that
D20.
while this
Perfectly.
Can I say while this was happening,
Yeah.
News was going to like maybe not every other one, but like every other one,
Sure.
and like taking a drink, and then on the next one, spitting a little bit of it out.
Perfect.
And then
yeah.
taking a drink and then spitting
Sure.
a little bit of it out.
Of course. I can look at my list and see which ones will have spit in it. Okay, yeah.
I also got 7.
A 7. Okay, hold on. Okay. It's a generic table wine, watered down and then sweetened
Okay.
with honey,
Okay.
devoid of spit.
Yeah, good. Yeah, because alcohol, if I remember correctly, alcohol dissolves capsaicin because liquor helps with spiciness.
You want milk?
Milk
Milk
is
and
kind of
liquor, milk and alcohol both help.
yeah. It helps a little.
Yeah.
It still hurts real bad.
Yeah.
Ricky, just do another one.
Yeah, sure. I'll grab another random one.
D20.
Oh, no.
Can't get drunk, so what's the risk?
8.
I don't know if Ricky's drank an Evermead before, the mead they make at Argent.
Probably not.
It is sweet, spicy, smoky. You can't get drunk. But as you take a sip, there's a weird savoriness to it that you're not used to when you've had this before, or if you've seen it made and hear people talk about it. You look down, there's like a foamy residue on top.
It's spit.
Yeah.
I don't really know what that is, so I just think it's a local delicacy or something, so I just gulp it down.
Delicious.
Noose, you definitely see that occur.
Yeveck's gonna
He's
disagree. He's gonna
Noose
grab
is
one of
just
the
feeling
juices
all the.
and
He's
just
just
drink
feeling
from the
all
juices
the-
now.
He's like feeling all the warm fuzzies of like being back on the material plane and like being able to like fuck with people.
Ricky, this is what I told you about. This is what I told you about.
What? A spicy beer?
You didn't see what they did?
No.
Okay, good. Never mind.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna stop drinking for now. My mouth just hurts.
Yeah.
Kind of just hands you a glass of the mare's milk.
I think you're just gonna take that in both hands and just start sipping it.
All right. Kind of barnyardy, but it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Mare's milk is actually like super sweet too. So. All right. Everybody got their drinks good to go.
So,
Here, have some food on the house if you're going down. You might die.
What's that?
Oh. People, when they come back, they don't really remember what went on down there, and sometimes people don't come back. There's a dungeon beneath the tavern. Adventurers come here, and he gestures to the patrons to take on the dungeon.
oh,
Anyways, he gives you all sandwiches.
beautiful. I'll take it.
Ham and
That's-
cheese on rye.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
You still take that ham and cheese on rye and give it to the little guy that's left.
Yeah, you just hear the crunching noises.
I can't escape the thought that it's a marsupial dog. I'm sorry. I just imagine he's like, here you go. Oop.
And Noose will be like,
Hello, guy. Wait for me, okay?
and he's gonna cast banishment on him.
Okay. Okay.
He's gonna start munching on the sandwich and head over to the
cage.
cage. Yeah.
Everyone. Okay, everyone follow to the cage.
Mm-hmm.
Cool beans. The cage can accommodate all six of you, but the confined space necessitates pressing up against one another because it's such a confined space. You're basically crammed together in a sardine can. And the cage door opens. You can cram inside. It's very much you're all just pressed up against one another. And Ricky, you hear from your clothes. Don't let him smell me. Okay. Everyone make me perception checks because you're within just crammed together.
Okay, I can't roll below a 27.
Oh fuck! Never mind then.
Reliable
20.
talent plus a 17.
Oh, Ricky doesn't need to.
Oh, okay.
A 31.
Okay. What news?
25.
So everybody hears a voice coming from Ricky's clothes. Those who know Ricky know it's probably Mr. Fluffles, but those Noose, Yeveck. You did see the rabbit initially because the rabbit looked at Icarus like he thought Icarus was going to eat him. You can just hear, "Don't let him smell me," from Ricky's clothes.
I thought I sent you away. Wait. Where's that coming from?
Ricky,
That was you.
Ricky, what are you doing? He knows I'm in
What do
here.
you mean? What am I doing? I didn't
Stop
know what
talking
you
to me.
said.
Stop talking back.
You stop talking.
Okay.
We literally can hear you both.
We're
whoever
like
that
white.
is.
We're like squished together right
We
now.
got a little friendlier
I'm
this time
panic.
around.
I'm panicking.
Noose is probably like face level with Mr.
Oh,
Fluffles.
of course.
Sure.
You see a little rabbit head peek out, like a white rabbit with a red eye on its forehead.
Let's give him a look.
Just gives you a look back.
What you looking at?
You tell me.
You tell. Who are you? What's going on? What are you doing?
I'm Mr. Fluffles.
Okay, nice to meet you. I guess.
You can smell the distinct odor of Fey about him.
Yeah. You talk.
Yep.
The last one of you that I met didn't talk, and he tasted delicious.
He just goes head back down like a rabbit going back into its hole. This is what I told you, Ricky. What the fuck? Kill him.
No, I can't. Also, I shouldn't.
Throw him down the shaft.
No.
Late for that. We're all crammed in this cage.
If Pipshin comes here, it's gonna be bad shit.
Who?
What do you want me to do?
Jump into the chasm.
No.
Okay.
Can we go?
Did Noose have a high enough perception
Oh,
to
of
hear
course.
that?
Did you say Pipshin?
Nope.
I didn't say anything.
I said Ripkin.
No. That guy should have been a waste. Like, that guy's gone.
Yeah. Cage slowly starts to descend into the chasm. You observe some of the bar patrons lifting their drinks in acknowledgement, while others exchange hushed words and then shake hands. You can assume clearly placing bets on if you come back or not.
Oh no, big scary cage. Oh.
Okay, push him off, actually.
No, I'm not pushing anyone off.
What's your name? Wendell?
Ricky.
Randall.
Oh, Wiki.
Oh, hi, yeah.
What's going on with your rabbit dude?
Oh, well, he was a drug hallucination that was brought to life when we visited the Far Realm.
Yep.
What?
I mean, that kind of checks out. What's a Farwell?
I don't really know.
A realm that's far, obviously.
It's a place beyond the known multiverse.
Yeveck, your wisdom knows no bounds.
You're very right.
There's people in the tower, and they gave me to Ricky as a gift.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so
And then they helped Pipshin get back to the material plane.
Wait. Who is this Pipshin?
The self-proclaimed god of mischief.
that
Wait, we did
guy,
what now?
He's a member of the Unseelie Court.
That guy walked through a veil that should have destroyed him, erased him.
Maybe the veil isn't as
Yeah, so about that veil.
racy.
My friends went through that veil to kind of bring me back, because I died. From what we gathered, that place is La, and is connected to, gestures to the eyes on their friends, a god we're hunting, sort of, dealing with. So, yeah, we don't know much about that place, other than it was supposed to be a place where people would go to experience eternal bliss, and it said it was a nightmare place called the Beyond, and people got consumed by this entity.
Oh.
Anyone who
Yeah.
passed through the doorway would be consumed by the entity.
Is Pipshin happy? Does he seem happy?
Nah, we don't really know. He just wanted this sort of cauldron, a mortar and pestle, actually, and we helped him get a mortar and pestle, and he was like, "Oh, here, your rabbit's real now," and he left. It's probably nothing.
News you know of this Pipshin?
Yeah, it's kind of a jerk, but kind of okay. You know, about half a trickster guys.
Yeah, you hear this, Mr. Fluffles. Yeah, them Unseelie people are rough.
What's on Sealy?
How do you not know?
Listen, I know where I'm from, and then I know where I have been. But not a lot. I haven't been there that long. I mean, it doesn't feel that like I was there that long. What's unseelie?
You're probably unseelie.
What's that supposed to mean?
That's exactly.
It sounded like a not a good thing to call somebody.
They're also called the Gloaming Court. They're more evil, darker inclined fey creatures.
That's not me. I'm good. I do good things.
Ones who don't really
I make people happy.
Ones who don't really care about what happens. They dine upon creatures from the prime material plane.
I don't eat them. Well, I mean, you know, I guess I did. But I was there when I was eating them. I'm like, just like anybody else.
The mother of all hags is a member of the Unseelie Court, Baba Yaga. Oh, that's whose mortar and pestle we helped steal for Peshan. Oh shit.
This is a information overload. How long is this ride going to take?
It feels pretty long.
I mean, it's pretty deep. And he sucks over the edge. Fucking darkness.
Gradually, the tavern's interior fades from view as the cage descends into the abyss. The chasm's walls are rugged with alcoves hewn into the sides and packed tightly with wine barrels for the first 10 feet. Beyond the initial descent, the darkness envelops you. A simple clockwork mechanism mounted on the cage's side indicates the current depth, with the numbers increasing as you plummet deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. Silver bells adorn the walls at intervals of roughly 50 feet, connected by strings. And after about half an hour, you reach the bottom.
Oh.
Crammed in that cage for half an hour.
I've dozed off a bit.
With a gentle chime, the cage reaches the bottom, and its door swings open soundlessly. Behind the cage, a rocky wall stands, while ahead lies a 20-foot wide, pitch-black stone cavernous passage. The passage stretches ahead 80 feet before turning left. For those without dark vision, the darkness is impenetrable.
What do you guys think about widening that cage back up and making sure that those guys lost their bet for real, and then we go back down?
So we go back up. And then
Yeah, we go back up and then come back down.
You hear
Just to make sure that those guys, like, have a bad day.
I don't think the bet is going to account if it's not a longer period of time that we've been down here.
Oh, come on.
Well, you
I
can
mean,
certainly
maybe.
go. We'll
It'd be
wait for you.
fun.
We got business.
I'm the only one that made it.
We got business to attend to, though.
Yeah, that's why. We got other things to do. You guys with the eyes, do your thing. I'll make sure you don't die.
That's appreciated.
Don't trust him, Ricky.
What?
He stinks. Don't trust him. Stinky.
What?
He's stinky.
I don't judge people by smell.
He's gonna take off the glasses and he's gonna like shift the frames a bit so it almost like they spin a little, like the actual
Okay.
lenses spin, and that so where it was once like going from like the dark color to like the clear, as they spin they take on almost like a the reflective, like when you look at a cat's eye with a light and
Mhm.
dark and you like reflect the light over it, they kind of take on that appearance.
Ooh, anime glasses.
They are his goggles of night.
Okay.
Dax just looks at that, and in their brain, just like, I need to get me one of those.
Oh, she can't see.
I can't see shit.
She
Hey.
doesn't.
Hey, all you, beef castles, the ones with all the meat on them bones.
Yes.
He like looks at Dax and Yeveck. You better protect my boy Ogden, or I won't heal you.
Aha! Yes.
I've been with Ogden for a bit now. The
I'm just
archaeologist, a couple of these, of course. And he'll as he says that, the chain that he had around his arm, I think it was his left arm. He kind of flicks it, and it unravels to about 10 or so feet, and he just drags it essentially behind him, like a tail, essentially.
Yeah. People who wrap their weapons around their arms with chains are cool as fuck. I'm not biased. I'm just saying.
We're talking about a generation that grew up with God of War.
Yes, 100%.
Henrifex.
Slightly empired.
Henrifex comes out of his arms. My character, Monty, and then...
yeah.
So, as you all leave the cage, it begins to ascend much rapidly as it did in the descent, covering a distance of roughly 20 feet every 6 seconds instead of taking half an hour. It eventually disappears. To the right of the cage's stop point, about 10 feet away, stands a rudimentary wooden post adorned with a silver bell and a string that disappears into the darkness overhead, assumingly connecting to the other bells and strings you saw. An old wooden sign nailed to the post instructs, "Ring the bell when you want to leave. The cage will take 30 minutes to reach you. Sorry if I'm dozing off and can't respond immediately. I advise against attempting to climb up. Teleporting won't work either."
Right.
And then you just have the passage ahead that goes 80 feet before turning left, and Dax can't see anything.
Mr. Boon, and Dax is trying to look at him, but obviously doesn't know where the fuck
He's
they
like a
are at the
wall.
moment. And this, do you by chance, with all your apparel and everything you got going on there, any chance,
Wait, can you not see?
Well, normally yes, but in this, no.
Here. I have this
I have
thing.
brains, not eyes.
No,
Actually, I have
no.
lots of eyes, but...
It's okay. No, you need to take care of this, okay?
Okay.
And he reaches into his bag of holding and pulls out a rope of communion.
The ever-burning rope.
Yes.
You can see Ogden's in the process of pulling out his ghost lantern and puts it back.
Dax is just gonna, like, put it in their hand.
Yeah, you're just holding a rope that's burning.
Yeah, it's burning, but no heat is coming off of it.
Oh, okay.
Now, you can extend your vision by throwing the rope and holding on to one end. But it can be damaged, so, make sure it isn't destroyed or you owe me, 50 gold worth of rubies.
Thank you, Noose.
And also a lot of, good memories with that rope.
To get one of those.
Kenna just hands you a rope.
No, never mind. We'll proceed walking through the tunnel.
So the passage stretches into darkness for 80 feet and turns sharply to the left. And as you make your way down this passage, you can hear what sounds like the distant rumbling of thunder and light emanating from around another corner, like natural light almost.
For those who don't know, that rope had the spell Continual Flame cast upon it.
Oh, clever.
Yeah, that's from last campaign.
Clever.
The effect looks like a regular flame, but it creates no heat and doesn't use oxygen, so it can be used underwater.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It helped out a lot last campaign. So you guys start trudging along, and yeah, you can hear what sounds like a constant sound of thunder, no break in it, and yeah, natural light emanating from around the corner.
As we're walking through this time, Yeveck has removed the vest that he was wearing.
Sure.
Kind of like he would essentially wear like a two-piece at all times, and he would he's rolling up the sleeves to his button-down shirt. The button-down shirt has gone to like mid-sternum unbuttoned. The tattoos have fully begun to shift in ways that appear like almost interlocking like links, if you will. essentially his barrier tattoo is activating.
Cool.
As he's preparing, he's for the worst.
Like
So
Yeveck's, in my mind, like looks like the coolest hipster bartender.
yeah, he has a nose ring too. He does
Yeah,
have a nose ring.
exactly.
His nose
Nice.
ring. His nose ring is a nose ring of protection. He has a pinky ring of water walking. Like he's just kind of like he is 100% like the older hipster bartender. Yeah. That is 200% the vibe.
Awesome.
As you're making your way down this primary passage, you can see Ogden is like getting into the zone, the dungeon delving Ogden Boon zone.
Oh yeah. Has he figured out who's constructed this dungeon yet?
Does he have that? Does he have that background?
Yeah.
He does.
Oh, Yeveck and Ogden are both archaeologists.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Archaeological Society.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeveck, since you're here, actually.
I'll say if we're walking, he could be talking with Ogden if they want
Yeah.
to like make it that little moment where they're discussing.
Yeveck, do you recognize his architecture?
Do I recognize architecture? DM.
It's erratic.
It's like different.
Yeah.
There's no,
Like there's no symmetry, there's no like one singular design. Almost like this place wasn't naturally made or made by hand. It just sort of
there.
Yeah.
It's little. There's no real history.
You can
Well,
tell
there
Ogden is
probably
just like
is
just
history.
super fascinated by a dungeon that appeared out of nowhere, which is what it seemed like to the two of you.
Everybody, be on guard. Be alert. As we're making our way to the light.
Yeah.
Around the corner.
Yeah, you can just hear that constant rumbling thunder sound. When usually when there's thunder, there's like a break in it. This is just constant, just.
Constant rolling thunder.
The passage leads into an expansive subterranean chamber filled with cascading waterfalls, the source of the thunder, that emerge from the rocky walls at various heights, plunging down into a crystal clear underwater lake 150 feet below. The chamber is illuminated by the dim light reflecting off the crystals and waterfalls, with some minerals and crystals growing out of the rocks. A 5-foot wide stone bridge, lacking any railing, extends from your location over the lake and across the cavern to another passage, approximately 600 feet away. Rocky walls line either side of the bridge, with waterfalls pouring out of them. And as you enter the chamber and look around, you notice trees growing out of the rock in certain places, causing the rocks around them to crack. Like a massive underground subterranean chamber, very similar to the ones in Skyrim, where you go underground. There's like trees and shit, and water and waterfalls, and yeah, kind of like that.
But the only way across
Is the stone bridge.
The bridge.
And then there's the crystal clear. You can see the bottom of the lake, 150 feet down below.
I'm gonna go inspect the. You want us to inspect the integrity, or try to figure out the integrity of the bridge?
Okay, make
Like, would it
a
hold up?
investigation check.
Okay. 25.
25, pretty sturdy.
We'll space it out.
But yeah, it's
I
5 feet
recommend-
wide, so definitely single file is probably the best.
Right.
Well,
I
let's do the
recommend
best.
about a 15-foot gap between each of us, just to distribute weight. I'll go first. I'll begin to move
Okay.
across the bridge.
It only takes about 2 minutes to cross to the other side.
Okay.
But yeah, down below you just crystal clear water filled with water vegetation, and yeah, there's the constant thundering sound of these numerous water walls just crashing down below into the lake. And strangely, the lake isn't like
Rising.
yeah.
Yeah. So
So you can assume there's probably other
something.
passages down there that they flood into.
Do we know
As each-
exactly where we're going? What we're looking for? Just a rift?
Yep. Dax, Ricky, and I will feel a connection to it when we're close.
Do you feel anything now?
Nope.
Right. Fair enough.
All right, each of you come get a slap before you head over there.
All right.
Good luck.
Like right across the face.
And he casts guidance on them before they walk across.
Okay.
Jeez.
Ricky, what the fuck? No. See, I told you. Slap him back.
No.
Ricky would do like
He'll like it.
considerable harm with a slap.
The rabbit is all our intrusive thoughts, and I love it.
Yeah.
100%
Noose hears that, and you see his eyebrow raise, and he's just like,
Do you all cross the bridge?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeveck is 100% helming the lead if he can.
Okay.
He will be the first line.
Sure. Okay. Am I at the right place? Is this the right place? It is the right place. Unlike the previous cavern, or passageway, this passageway stretches out further, gradually narrowing to about 6 feet wide. So the last passage you guys could all stand side by side and walk through. This one narrows to about 6 feet wide and 10 feet tall. The glistening walls are damp with trickling water from the ceiling. And it's fresh water, like, you can tell it's fresh water. Yeah. But it's, 6 feet wide, so back to, like, it's a narrow little squeeze. It just smells like a dank underwater, or a subterranean kind of tunnel. It smells like a damp tunnel.
Alright.
damn.
Does it feel humid?
No, it's pretty cool, because you're deep underground.
Well, just alert us if you sense anything.
Yeah.
What is that?
I don't know. What was that? Where'd it come from?
And then you hear like a pitter patter. But the pitter patter is coming from directly under you.
Oh, that's a happy widow, John.
He looks down.
You look down, and you see this thing just standing there, trying to conceal itself. It's maybe 6 inches tall, humanoid looking, and it's wearing like a little mushroom cap on its head, and it just kind of freezes and stops moving.
Nice hat. Ooh.
Make an intimidation check.
Oh, plus 0, 18.
18.
Damn.
It looks up, screams. Oh shit! Almost knocked over all my stuff. Screams. Screams. Falls backwards. Dies of a heart attack. And explodes.
Oh.
In a flash of colorful neon light color. Just. I need everyone to make wisdom saving throws.
This reminds me of the Feywild.
When it looked up, it looked like a very old man's face, but also youthful at the same time.
Is this a spell or no?
Shit.
Oh, it's a magical effect. It's not
Okay,
a spell.
it's not a spell. Okay, cool, thanks.
19.
19 succeeds.
Dirty 20.
Succeeds.
10.
10. Roll me a d4.
Oh, no.
That's a direction. We're on a bridge.
No, you're in a passage.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
okay,
went to the
okay.
tight passage, yeah.
Never mind then.
2.
How tall is Dax?
Like 7 foot.
7 feet tall. You're
No.
let me get the actual dimensions here.
No. Do not make me small.
You're now-
No.
When this thing explodes, it basically casts a radius enlarge reduce spell. Dex, you're now 14 feet tall, cramped in this. But 14 feet tall, so this is a 10-foot tall tunnel, so you're just immediately and you
You're
take
like Alice
as you
eating
randomly
fucking-
just get crushed into this space. You take 8 bludgeoning damage,
Oof.
and you're just like,
Ow.
They're just like, I'm you.
you're now 500 pounds.
I was not expecting that.
It's gonna be hard for you to get out of this tunnel at that size. Noose, what'd you roll for yours? I can't remember.
26, I think.
You're
Let me double
fine.
check. Yeah, 26.
Kenna got a natural 1 for a 12.
Oof.
Kenna goes from 5'5" to 2'2",
Oh, no.
So tiny.
And brittle,
and yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell?
like a porcelain little doll.
Ricky, what'd you get again?
19.
Oh, you're fine. Ogden, let's go. Natural 20. So Dax gets massive, and Kenna is 2'2".
He'll extend a hand out.
Yep.
Does Mr. Fluffles have to make a save?
Oh, he does. Thank you.
Oh.
Just
Want me to
crushes
roll it, or-
Ricky.
His shirt just explodes like a...
Yeah.
Tiny, though. So not... It just goes up one
It'll be
size.
medium.
So.
But it's gonna be like pregnant Ricky
Yeah.
walking around.
It doesn't go tiny to small, though? Doesn't like...
He'd be
Still like-
considered small, yeah.
Yeah, you go for like dog-sized.
Well, it'd be new
Well,
size.
it'd be like, it'd be like cat to
like
like
in his shirt, though, so it's like...
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
fall.
Chihuahua to a
He has a
Doberman.
+2.
Yeah.
Want me to roll it?
Yes, please.
Okay. 13.
13. Okay, roll a d4.
Ooh,
All right.
Please shrink.
get bigger, please.
Get bigger.
So much money.
2.
2. He gets bigger.
Yes!
So,
It's bigger.
so Mr. Fluffle's head is enlarged.
What?
His head is like always constantly like.
So he's a German Shepherd sized rabbit.
Oh,
Yeah.
have you
Small
seen
isn't
those
like a small-
gigantic
Yeah.
rabbits?
Yeah. He's like one of
Yeah.
those.
Let me see if I can find a picture.
I
I'll
told you,
show
Ricky.
I'll share it with you guys.
I
What was
told
that?
you this would happen.
What are you... No, you didn't!
It's like you're carrying a baby in a papoose.
That's a big ass baby.
Just stretching my shirt out.
That's like a yeah. little
Dax,
toddler.
get out of the way. That's their name, right? Oh yeah, it is. I know you. Get out of the way.
Yes, that's my name. I'm sorry. It's a little...
Not. I can fit through.
Can we
Dax
be-
is just gonna start... they're gonna just try to army crawl through this. It's probably
it's
a
rough.
little
It's hard.
easier.
But after a minute of trying to deal with the situation, everyone goes back to their normal sizes.
Oh.
Oh,
You're
that's...
supposed to just send a picture of a big rabbit.
Big old
Yeah, it's essentially one of those. That's essentially Mr.
Yeah.
Fluffles for a minute. And then,
That's insane.
so that happens after that thing died. What was
Continuing
what was
forward.
that? What was that thing?
Oh, what do you think that was? I don't know.
Damn.
I don't think I've seen something like that. I mean, I've seen something kind of like that.
He just has like that
Yeah.
motion, the mic and thing. So he's just like,
After walking for an hour. Oh, sorry. What's Yeveck saying?
No, I was just confused. This mushroom exploded.
Yeah, it was weird, right?
I bet it would have tasted delicious if we would have cooked it.
After walking for an hour down this passage, you come across a set of crumbling stone steps leading downward for about 10 feet to an archway.
Is there anything on the archway?
Nope.
You peer in.
Okay. It's a small chamber. Passages lead off to the west, east, and north. In the center of the chamber, you see a small campsite with 3 bedrolls where skeletons appear to be resting in eternal slumber. Beside one of the bedrolls lies an immaculate black journal, untouched by the ravages of time.
will reach down and pick it up.
Okay.
He'll open it. Or
Um,
attempt to.
yeah, it appears like the journal of an adventurer. It details their excitement about heading out on their first adventure as part of a birthday celebration with their brothers about 3 years ago. There's a singular entry that reads, ends with them talking about setting up camp. The rest of the journal has been filled with signatures and small words of condolences by what you can easily assume are other adventurers that have passed through.
Aww.
That's
The-
adorable,
the
but
la-
also sad.
The latest of which being a few days ago. There is also an addition at the end of the journal owner's final entry that says, "Mend this journal and sign it if you wish, then leave it for others that pass through. We pray their rest is peaceful."
Whoa. Yeveck.
Yeah, Kenna will sign it. Kenna Peshan. Ogden will sign it. Ogden Boon. Will
Anyone
not
else?
add Man of Leisure, Seeker of Treasure. Will just write Ogden Boon.
Noose will close his eyes and let the will that has guided thus far some of the decisions he's done
Okay.
write in a title that some people might be familiar with.
Okay.
Riqquarian Daladra.
Mr. Fluffles.
Yeah. Dax takes it and
You can hold a pen.
Yeah.
This.
They got thumbs.
Right.
And for the first time, you notice this rabbit has thumbs.
Oh.
Like opposable thumbs.
Like Roger Rabbit.
Fucking disgusting.
So what's Dex doing?
Dax is gonna take it and write like their name and just a few words of "May Bahamut guide you to Mount Celestia," just
Okay.
for Quoin kind of thing. And they have their signet ring on them, but they haven't. They've been wearing it, but they haven't like done anything with it yet.
Yeah.
And they don't have time to actually like use wax or anything. But they're just gonna rub, like they're gonna dot some of the ink on it,
Okay.
and they're just gonna kind of press it into the page and then
Okay.
close it.
And what did Noose write exactly?
A certain title, and afterwards, may your materials be useful.
Fun. Okay.
Materials.
Materials. So yeah, you see, it's just these bedrolls with 3 people, skeletons sleeping in them, and then there's 3 passages north, east, west.
Oh. Maybe each of you go stand by a passage, and whichever one starts tingling, that's the way we go.
Well, that's a good idea, Terrence.
I don't know who that is.
Sorry. A lot of new names, trying to get them all rattled in my brain.
No, yeah.
Kenna's gonna stand by each doorway. Nothing. We just ran. Someone pick a number. 1 to 3. Go. 1, 2.
3.
Right down the middle. 3 it is.
So that would be east door.
I thought you said Reese.
That'd be the right passage. Yeah. Okay. All right. Lead the way.
I'm
Looking
gonna lead.
Looking at Noose.
Oh, Luce, you can go.
What?
Yeveck will be like only a few strides behind.
Okay.
Noose.
As you sort of trek down this corridor, it starts to get a little colder. And after a short walk, you arrive at a chamber where bones are incorporated into the walls. The walls consist mostly of skulls, while the femurs are embedded into the chamber floor. On the far wall, there is a colossal statue of a 13-headed skeleton dressed in tattered robes and gripping a club made of thigh bone studded with teeth. The skeleton's arms are stretched wide open. Their visage is incredibly similar to the dead god Dax Ricky, just kind of wasn't there, that Dax and Ricky saw taking up many city blocks in the city floating in the beyond where you retrieved Kenna's soul only a few days prior. There was a massive dead skeleton god laying across a couple ruined buildings.
Oh no.
This is his visage. At the foot of the statue is a chest made of sculpted bones, with a hinged lid made of bone and glass. When you peek inside the container, you see that it's full of gold coins. Engraved under the base of the statue are the words, "Relentless death shall follow those who disturb the fleshless rest." And that's all that's in here.
Is anything about archaeology and the discovery of ruins and dungeons, heeding certain wordings that are written about certain things that look like this? You forget you ever saw it.
Dax is starting to back up. They're like, nope, I've touched too many cursed things. I've learned that lesson. Nope, we have character development. Nope, they're just backing up.
Wow, this
Nope.
looks really neat.
News is like, we're getting in there with the bones.
Yeah, it's a chest made of bones.
Oh,
Maybe.
what is this made of? It looks a little bit like...
And he trails off. And he starts to, like, fuck with it.
Okay. It stinks.
That's a good stink. I think something good's gonna come out of this. It's a good stink.
Yeah, there's about 1,000. Looking at it, there's about 1,000 gold pieces in this box.
He puts an elbow into it, like,
Yeah, yeah.
I can pick locks.
Oh, there's
I
no
know.
lock. There's no.
Oh,
lock
it
on
just opens?
Yeah, it's just a hinged lid.
alright.
Yeah, filled with gold coins.
I wonder why they left this behind. All the metal adventurers, right?
There's a
Maybe
warning.
Yeah, they clearly heeded a warning there. Noose. So
Wait, what
maybe-
was it exactly? I was just looking around.
So as you
man.
like
I
lift your
wasn't
eyes up,
listening to what
just
you
lift your
said.
eyes up a little bit. Right above the chest, it says, "Relentless death shall follow those who disturb the fleshless rest."
This
Oh wait, my bad. Oh wait,
Yeah.
just get
probably
step back.
explains
I'm
a lot of
just
the
gonna.
dead adventurers.
What kind of bones were these again? And you're like, he just, trying to put the lid
Lock
back
into place.
down.
Lock in place.
Just
Hold
stay
on.
down.
Use do
Hold on,
not
hold on,
break
hold on.
it.
Does Ogden have arcane lock? No, he doesn't. Oh, that'd been so funny.
Is there even a lock on there?
No.
Oh.
It's the hinged lid.
Wow.
All right. Well, that was fun.
Yep. All right. Yep. Good working out, guys.
We'll just go to the opposite tunnel from this. We'll just walk straight ahead
Ricky.
into the.
You feel a gold coin get slipped into your
Oh my god.
pocket.
No, put that back. Put that back.
What are you talking about?
Put it back.
Okay, fine. And there's no movement, but you've sensed the gold coin has been put back.
Thank you.
Dax is like the first person to get the fuck out of that room. They're like,
Ricky, why am I here if I can't have fun?
It's a difference between having fun and getting us killed.
Oh, yeah, you guys are pretty good at dying, so.
Hmm.
Like that one time.
Which one time?
What?
What?
What are you talking about?
What do you mean? What am I talking? What are you talking about?
Oh, don't worry about it.
Okay, I'm not worried about it.
See you back to the central chamber with the other two passages.
Walk straight.
The dead dudes are
Through.
still in the same position as they were before.
Thank God.
okay, good.
I guess go to the chamber directly opposite this one, to the
So
west.
the left
chamber.
one. Okay. Are you sure?
Might as well.
All right.
Well,
After another little short jaunt, you come to a small stone chamber with alcoves lining the walls where various colors of moss grow out from. Each moss has a small wooden plaque. It's like a moss garden.
That's cool.
who's tending this garden?
I mean,
Try to read one of
do
the
you-
placards.
how? Yeah, where you from? Have you seen moss? Moss doesn't really need to be like tended.
Yes, but there's obviously alcoves, and there's obviously someone has designated this as a look. He'll point at the placard.
The first placard says cave moss.
Look, cave moss. They specifically wanted
It's
to
a
address
dull.
this
It's a dull green and brown looking moss. Kenna is immediately like, oh, I know what all these mosses can do. I think this one we can distill into oil of taggart. It's a type of poison. It takes about 8 weeks to distill.
Oh.
And it makes a pretty cool poison.
Wait.
Are any of the other ones interesting to you?
I don't know. Read them out.
All right. Boom,
Do
boom,
the
boom.
work for me.
He would do it.
They stroke their beard.
Oh man, yeah, this seems like something like that they would really enjoy.
Yeah, of course. The next moss says swamp moss. It's a soggy, constantly waterlogged looking moss. Let's see if
Man, it looks like you could gargle that for days.
yeah, if you eat this moss, it acts as a weaker form of a potion of healing.
Oh, should we take some?
Go right ahead, Yeveck,
Are you saying it like that?
because you're the one right there.
All right. He'll reach into his pouch and he'll pull out a small
And there's-
little shovel.
There's enough moss for one use each, so it'll be counted basically as a weaker potion of healing, just as one little piece of moss.
He'll kind of
1d4 plus 1.
beautiful. I love that.
It's like a quick pick-me-up.
Wait, 1d4 plus 1?
Yeah. It's a very weak healing.
Swamp moss.
Yeah.
Is it, you just touched it. Is it, anything bad going on with it? Oh, is it bad?
No.
You hurt?
It's just really wet. It's like holding onto damp paper, like super waterlogged paper.
Is it acidic?
No.
No, it's good.
That's fine.
Shit. Okay, it's gone.
And he's gonna go,
You nearly took my fingers off.
and he's gonna go.
You can definitely gargle with it.
Ew.
All I'm
Look.
picturing is like the little specks of broccoli, like the tops of broccoli
Yeah,
in his
it's-
mouth for some
yeah.
reason.
All right,
But
yeah,
just
Vic. What else we got here?
Oh, that's refreshing.
You know, that. Never mind. Anyway, next one.
It's called tangle moss. It's a tiny ground-covering moss that resembles pine boughs. That one was used for road building material in ancient times.
Oh, interesting.
Noose, eat that one.
Here. He'll
Wait,
take the
what?
shovel. He'll take the shovel and he'll scoop some.
Oh, you don't need to scoop it. They're all in like little like boxes. You can just lift it up with your hand.
Oh, he'll clump it.
Eat that
What's
moss.
this one?
It's called tangle moss.
Will
He'll
it
wiggle it to make it look like spaghetti or something, or like I don't know, because I feel like if it's tangle moss,
it resembles pine boughs. Yeah.
yeah. Ooh.
Well, I just got hydrated. All right, I'll try a little bit.
It's like eating something you would use to build roads.
Asphalt.
Mm, concrete.
How's that one?
That was terrible.
Oh,
Oh,
toss some of it back.
Do you think I just come from the Feywild with like gallons of water on me? No. That moss was the like beside the drinks that we had at the bar. That's the only water I got.
You don't have like
Oh,
water
I've
skin or
got-
anything.
I've got water if you need some.
Okay.
Okay, next
Ugh,
one.
that's good.
Weave
I don't
mo-
think that far ahead a lot. The Feywild kind of gives me whatever I need usually.
The next one's called weave moss. It is a small but distinctly long in appearance, light purple lichen. Weave moss, like the weave in the weaver. I have no idea what this does because I've never seen it before.
Oh, take some. I mean, like you've kind of done your whole thing. You've said that you've met the Weaver. Or
Yeah, that's
whatever
true.
That thing is. You should get a lot of it,
And
right?
they take the only handful that is there.
Unless it's like offensive to,
Nah,
you know.
it's here for a
No.
reason.
No, if the the weaver leaves.
That's right. It's here for a reason.
The gifts.
I'm chosen of the weaver.
The weaver giveth, and the weaver taketh.
I just like that it's purple. I endorse that.
There are 2 more clumps of moss left in this garden.
Go to both of them.
The next one is called shield moss. It's a bright blue-green moss. Oh, that's a shield moss. In some places, it can be deep fried and eaten.
Ooh.
It's kind of like eating dried packet ramen noodles.
Wait. Deep fried? Is that something that's happened in the last, 30 years since I've been gone?
It's been around for a while. Yeah, you just cook something.
Deep fried?
You just kick something. You fry something and submerge it in oil.
Very simplistic.
Did you and your traveling friends never eat any deep fried foods?
No.
Oh, well.
That's something to
We're,
take back
we're
to the
pirates.
Feywild.
We kind of live
You probably didn't want to cook with
like
bubbling
paupers a
oil.
lot of the
Yeah.
time. We had a whole bunch of gold on us, but we kind of lived like paupers.
All right. Well, that's that. You can eat it. But
Here,
it's like
he'll
eating.
Get the clump and hand it to
You gotta
me.
fry it first, otherwise it just tastes like nothing.
Okay, next one.
Oh, so it's a bit like a tempura,
Yeah.
like vegetable tempura type thing. Nice. Okay.
Vampire moss, a pale green color that resembles a net-like mass. Yeveck, stay away from that one.
Okay.
It's a parasitic and it attaches to its prey and drains their vitality.
Oh. Noose, do you want to take a bite?
I mean, I heard what they said.
Oh. I didn't think you were listening.
That's fair. I'm a little bit dodgy when it comes to the listening part, but
If you
Are they
handle
in,
it,
like,
handle it with
containers?
gloves.
Yeah, are they in containers?
No, they're
Or
just
are
like
they
growing in like little boxes.
Yeah, I don't have anything to
All right, well,
store that in. All right.
this is the moss garden.
What was the moss
Would you
that you just gave Noose earlier? Just a little bit.
The food one.
Yeah, the one that
Shield
deep
moss.
fried. Shield moss. Okay. Thank you.
Last but not least, we'll go down the other tunnel.
Would it be possible to take because you know how you could get the ink bottles and the
Yeah.
pens. If Dax had an empty one, to try to put some of the moss in it and cap it.
Do you have gloves to handle said moss?
Would cold weather gear do it?
You can certainly try.
Fair.
I'm not gonna tell you if it'll do it or not. You can certainly try.
Might.
I'm just hoping Noose or Ogden can help me if I fuck
oh
up.
yeah, oh yeah.
Noose, can you give me another lap of courage?
Yeah, bring it down.
He winds it up.
Guidance! Do better!
Do better!
All right,
Dax is gonna take some of the cold weather gear, the gloves and everything, and very carefully they're holding their breath, just trying to gently transfer some into that. They're taking it
Okay.
from the top,
Yeah.
and
Nice.
basically like this. If this is the best way to describe it, they're taking it
Okay.
and they're going on top of the moss and
Okay.
kind of twisting it
Okay. Gently
and then kind of scooping it.
slide a hand check.
Nice.
Was it-
No, that's good.
Slide a hand check.
Plus a D4.
Oh, plus a D4.
Mhm.
With a D4. Oh, I don't want that many. With a D4, that would bring it to a 12.
12.
All right. Above average.
As you go to scoop it, it's like it has a little bit of sentience in there.
No.
And a tendril of the moss latches onto your bare wrist.
No! Fuck.
Constitution saving throw.
a barbarian.
Nat 20 for a 29.
Okay. You take half damage.
Yep, that's okay.
Instead of 13, you take 6 necrotic damage,
Okay.
and your hit point maximum is reduced by 6. And the moss is still attached to your wrist, and the tendrils of it, the little things of it, are starting to like pierce. They're piercing the skin and going at the veins. in your
I'm
arm.
taking a knife and I am just.
Okay. Make an attack roll using a dagger.
Motherfucker.
So yeah, you're just like slap, and they just
Yeveck's gonna
latches
at this
onto the wrist.
Tinderbox out. He's lighting the torch to catch it on fire.
13.
13 to hit.
Yeah.
That just hits the moss. And it's a dagger, so it's a D4 plus your strength modifier.
7.
7.
It's a good roll.
7. Okay. It collapses to the ground as you cut it off, and
Yeveck has a lit torch and is gonna just stab the.
oh yeah, fire is the only way to permanently destroy vampire moss.
Oh.
Otherwise, it regenerates.
Dax, see me for a moment.
Yeah.
He's gonna take the edge of the torch and he's just gonna slap it onto the part, just in case any mycelium. You know, I know it's not a mushroom, but in case any kind of-
Dak just puts their armor out. They're just like.
So you're cauterizing the wound, basically.
Yeah, it takes up 1 fire damage.
Yeah, you take 1 point of fire damage.
But he wants to make sure that there's no residual leftovers.
And yeah,
Signals
your hit point
embedding
max is
itself.
reduced by 6.
This is fine.
Sorry. I didn't
Nope,
want to
nope,
do this.
don't worry.
Well,
Okay.
So the portal?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's rough. All right, yeah, portal. Let's go.
so as you cauterize this wound and discuss heading to the portal, we're going to take a quick 10-minute break there.
Cool.
And we'll be back to do the rest of this possibly the rest of this weird little not man-made or natural dungeon. See you all in like 10 minutes.
Woo.
Alright, we're back, everybody. So, you have dealt with the Moss Garden, decided to immediately leave said Moss Garden, and have one singular passage remaining in that chamber where those three dudes are sleeping in their sleeping bags. Still, have not moved.
You know, guys, I got something. Do you guys have any questions for these fellows? Maybe one specifically? Because I think we might be able to have a little bit of a chat if you wanted to.
What? What did you... Chat about what?
I can get one of them to talk about what happened to them.
Oh, the dead people.
Oh, yeah.
They're dead?
I mean,
How do you possess the abilities to talk to the dead?
that's kind of a long story. It has to deal with some mentioned people within the last little bit. Someone by the name of a Peshan.
Kill him, Ricky.
Maybe when we finish all this, we'll have a beverage and you can dish.
Yeah. Though all of my abilities kind of stuck around even after that little freeloader left. Went through that veil, so I'm kind of thinking it was all me. So
Probably
we'll see
was.
what happens.
What if you lose that ability? How sad would that be?
I was fine. I mean, it'll be cool. I think. I mean, you guys will be dead, but I'll be fine. So you better hope that it sticks around. You know, don't don't speak like that anymore.
No, I was just a moment of potential. I mean, if you could talk to the dead, I don't think they're gonna offer us much that. Well, I mean, you might as well.
You know, from my experience, it's all about the questions. You gotta ask the right questions.
Yeah, Ricky.
One being, was it your birthday?
Ricky, I think Dax is trying to talk to you.
Ricky.
Mhm.
Is this getting a little weird for you? I knew the goblin was weird, but
I spoke with the dead before.
Getting weird? Or, I mean, that part's, yeah, honestly, that's the least weird part.
Jack's just like looking at news, looking at Hannah, and then just looking at back at Ricky.
You all saw me turn into a ghost.
but it's different with you, Kenna. Different vibe, different death vibe.
Yeah, this is
We
much more
went-
friendly.
We went into some weird eye god's afterlife and pulled Kenna's spirit out. Nothing about dead people really weirds me out anymore.
Fair enough, Ricky. Fair enough.
Kill him when he's not
No.
looking.
No, I don't even know if I can. Not that I want to.
It's starting to bleed into Ricky's mentality. Maybe. I mean, I could. Well, could I? Maybe. No, I don't want to.
I could, but I'm
I mean, I could, right? There's the
Could.
possibility is there, but just go ahead and do what you can with the body. I think that would be.
All right. Anybody got any questions for it before I do this? We only got like 10 minutes to talk to him.
Have fun with
Let
it.
me double check.
Yeah,
Yeah, 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
you're
5
pretty
questions.
clever. Maybe you can consider some questions that you would want to ask.
Yeah, I'm telling you guys, I know what questions I want to ask, but
have fun
I
with
mean,
it.
Yeah, do it.
but you guys might have questions you want to ask too.
I mean, main question: how did you die?
Yeah, that's a good one. They might not know. It looks like they were sweeping.
The rest are yours.
That
Have
might
fun.
be a bad question.
Whatever you think they'd want to be asked.
What they want to share. Yes, we have faith in you, your abilities. You
Yep.
All right.
associate with.
You said there were 3 people?
Yep.
What do each of them look like? I'm trying to figure
Human
out who might be the
skeletons.
best. They're all human
Yeah,
skeletons?
in the journal it said they were brothers, so they're all human skeletons.
All right. And they... Is there any visible indication as to how they died?
Nope.
Okay. And they're all sleeping?
Yeah, in sleeping bags.
Like in
Yeah,
sleeping
bed
bags?
rolls, yeah.
Okay.
Which one do you think was the birthday boy, Noose?
Probably the one that had the journal beside him.
Do you think he would be the best one to ask?
No, we already learned everything he knows based on his journal. We'll ask one of his brothers to see if maybe pit them against each other.
So, just to recap,
Mm-hmm.
the journal said that they came down here
Mm-hmm.
to do what?
Their first ever adventure for one of their brother's birthday.
Right. Okay.
He was the guy who wrote in the journal said he was so excited to go on his first ever adventure for his birthday.
Mhm.
And this is what culminated not too far into the dungeon.
Okay.
About an hour in.
Yeah.
Oh, wake up, lazy bones.
The skeleton
And
just
you
sits
can't
upright.
Speak with dead.
Yep, skeleton sits upright.
What'd you come down here for?
Adventure, brother's birthday.
He looks at everybody else.
We knew that. What killed you?
Poisoned stew.
News is gonna put that on pause, inspect some of the leavings, the stew, poison
looking,
stuff.
yeah, so you start looking in their bedrolls, and you can see each of them have little wooden bowls with residue in them from stew.
Any cauldron, like small cauldron pot nearby?
One of the brothers has a cauldron in his vicinity.
Mm-hmm. Is it the one I'm talking to?
Yes.
Did you poison the stew?
Voices told me to, from below.
How do you get below? How do you get down?
Oh, was that Yeveck? Don't
Like,
worry,
how do
we
you
can
get-
put this on pause.
Oh, how would you get down? Is it like what's?
I mean,
And how
here's.
they know?
I imagine.
Well, how they know that it was from below,
I imagine it was like. I mean,
from the ground?
Noose will snap his fingers from below.
I mean, you can tell this is from below, right?
Yeah,
It'd
but
be
if I'm
like-
under the earth, like if I'm under the ground, and I'm snapping my fingers.
Skeleton just staring straight ahead.
Mood.
What do? Yeah, then. You get the next question, all right? I'll mitigate.
The head
but you
immediately
get
just
the next
the
one.
head just turns to look at Yeveck.
Yeah.
Noose will like grab the head and turn it to look at Yeveck.
It's all you, buddy. You got this.
You've got 3 questions left.
Did the voices tell you anything else?
We would join the chorus. Which is a voice that Dax, Ricky, and Ken have heard before.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vic, that was a good one. Good job, buddy.
Thank you. Thank you. Ricky, would you like another question? Or...
Yeah, Wiki, you. And he
Head.
turns
I don't know what I would ask though.
Noose turns the head 180
Oh,
degrees.
that's not supposed to do that.
Like,
This guy. You up?
Is there anything we can do for you? Last wishes or anything?
Tell my mom I miss her.
Oh, dang it.
Okay.
Now we gotta ask the mom's name now.
1 question left, I think.
Yep, that's gotta be the mom's
Okay,
name.
who's your
Gotta be the
mom?
mom's name.
Who's your mom?
Genevieve.
Oh, there's so many Genevieves in the
There's
world.
so many Genevieves.
The-
Come on,
the-
come
the
on.
skeleton
Give
just-
us the boy. Give us the boy. Ah, no. We lost it. Oh, dang. You know, you can only do that
Well,
once
there's 2
every
more.
couple days.
They were brothers.
You know what? I got a little bit of energy. I could do all 3 if you guys wanted to.
That's worth it.
We do have that
What if we're
riff.
on the way back? What if whenever
On the
we're
way
coming
back.
we'll get more information if you have the energy left.
All what? You guys don't know what I can do yet.
When the skeleton lays back down, since his skull was turned all the way around, there's no longer the bone isn't helping. It just kind of rolls away.
yeah. Noose will like run over, pick it up, put it back into place.
There you go, buddy.
Ken will cast
Then
mending
pop it on
because
the head.
it counts as an object now.
Nice.
All right, center passage.
The passage, it seems like.
Yeveck, lead the way. You're our meat shield.
Gladly.
Ooh, wow.
Dax is taking up the back.
They're a
just in
walking
case
meat
something-
shield.
No, yeah. I like it. It's good. Don't worry, I got you, buddy. I got you too. I got everybody. All of you are gonna do just fine.
Don't trust him,
Okay.
Ricky.
You stop.
I can't help that's freeze frame or not. I'm so horrified.
Yeah, it is.
I was actually frozen.
No.
That was me.
Aw.
Horrified.
It was as you walk for an hour and a half through this passage, you guys have almost walked for 8 hours already, just traversing, flying. Yeah, but it's fine. You finally arrive at an archway that's blocked by a large stone slab. The walls on either side of the arch are adorned with carvings of a 13-headed skeleton in a long, tattered robe. 6 stone basins filled with cold water are placed next to the slab, each containing small stone cups.
13-headed skeleton?
Yeah, the
Like
same
in
visage
the
you saw in the
statue.
previous chamber, and then
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
So just to clarify, for the 13 heads, are they like in a ring, just like a cluster? Like, what's the
I'm
arrangement
trying
there?
to
Oh,
imagine, like,
yeah.
is it all from one neck?
it's all from one neck.
So it's like a tree?
Is it like a hydra,
bran-
or is it
with
more like
heads
just a
as branches?
conglomeration?
No, it's a humanoid skeleton, but with 13 heads is kind of spiraling off with one neck.
Oh.
So are they like attached
Ugh.
onto each other, or are they like all just kind of like crammed in like a flower?
Yeah, they're all kind of crammed in there.
Okay, all right.
It's fucking frightening.
And it's
Oh,
it
God.
matches the body of the dead god you saw in the Beyond when you retrieved Kennesaul.
Right.
Um, And yeah, there's 6 stone basins filled with cold water placed next to the slab that blocks this doorway, each containing small stone cups. Above each basin, a symbol is engraved in the following order: a muscular arm, a hand catching an arrow, a realistic, medically accurate heart, a brain, a pair of eyes, and a wide smiling grin. A message written in common is etched into the stone, clearly by a passing through it adventurer, which reads, "To pass, a sacrifice must be made. Choose a basin, drink from it, and the door will open. We found no way to bypass this."
These symbols here, are they relevant to something?
Muscular arm, hand catching an arrow, a heart, a brain, a pair of eyes, and a wide smiling grin. 6 basins and 6 images.
Do I have to fill all the basins? Or is
No.
it just one?
All 6 basins are filled with cold water and cups. It says
get
a
the
drink
drink
from a
from them.
basin and the door will open.
Any basin?
To pass, a sacrifice must be made. Choose a basin, drink from it, and the door will open.
Oh.
We found no way to bypass this.
Strength, catching an arrow, a wide grin. I don't know. I walk over to the wide grin,
Okay.
take the cup.
Okay.
Guidance.
Whoa.
We're gonna guidance him.
Okay. Yeveck, your charisma score is reduced by 2.
Oh no.
And
Oh.
Yeveck, you see the stone doors part and can easily step through into a narrow corridor beyond. Nobody else sees the door appear, just Yeveck. So it's still a solid door to everybody else.
That's what each of us needs to make. Okay.
All right. Just walk through.
And you guys see Yeveck just kind of no clip through a stone wall.
Easy enough. Follow along. Come on. Let's go.
I'm
Is there any water left where he drank, or is it like all gone?
It doesn't leave the basin when you drink it. It doesn't. There's like the levels don't change.
Could you? I apologize. Could you say again what each of the basins has?
Yep. The very first one is a muscular arm.
Yeah.
The second is a hand catching an arrow.
Okay.
The third is a heart.
Okay.
Fourth, a brain. Fifth, a pair of eyes. And the sixth is a wide, smiling grin.
This will go to the muscular arm.
All right. Do you drink from it?
Yep.
Your strength's reduced by 2.
Wait, I got something that works against that.
And you see the stone doors part. You can see Yeveck standing on the other side. To everybody else, still a stone.
Oh, look at that! I drank from this thing and this door opens.
Yeah.
Guys,
easy
you
enough.
gotta drink from a thing and the door opens.
Knowing that the other Goliath drank from that one and did not die, Dax is gonna drink from the smiling one
Okay.
and just hope those good
Your-
Goliath genetics.
Your charisma score is permanently reduced by 2.
Okay.
Obviously, it can be fixed with magic, but reduced by 2.
Yeah.
Ricky's just gonna follow along with, the.
Everyone's just gonna,
This one keeps working. Yeah.
everyone's gonna tank their charisma.
Yeah.
Okay.
News tank to strength.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
Okay.
Ricky tanked his strength. It would be down to a 7.
You also see him with like a belt of stone.
Yeah, of course. So that magically
that's
keeps it the same. Yeah.
I'm looking at Phil. He takes it off. He's like,
Motherfucker, I'm not smart. I should have done that.
Whatever.
lapses.
It is what it is.
Everyone uses charisma as a dumb stat, unless you're fun. All right.
Plus you're fun.
So, all right. So yeah, Dax sees the door part. Ricky, which one? You going for the same one?
Yeah.
Smiling
yeah.
mouth. Charisma's reduced by 2.
Yep. Already did it.
I'm not gonna pick for Ogden and.
We hand wave for the others.
Yeah, and then I'll ask them what they would have chosen next session. All right, the door parts for everybody, and you see a narrow corridor beyond.
Oh, good job, everybody. You didn't die.
What if we have to drink again on the way back?
He'll look back. Is
No,
there
you
more
don't.
stone
You definitely
basins?
don't
Okay. Just keep drinking.
No
until...
one wants to pick the heart for Constitution.
No,
No.
that sounds
God.
terrible.
That sounds
The
absolutely terrible.
worst
What about
stat
brain?
town.
Intelligence? Come on.
That's also an option.
I considered
Already dumb enough.
intelligence. I didn't
All
consider
right.
intelligence.
Ricky had a 10 intelligence and a 12 charisma, so it's just like one of those goes to an 8, or they both stay at a 10. I can
All
I
right.
can handle being average.
So yeah, you're in a narrow passage. It just opens into a narrow passage and it continues forward.
Continuing
That
on.
is like, sorry. That is like the epitome of Ricky.
I'll say average.
I can handle being average.
Oh shit! Mr. Fluffles needs
But,
to take a
like-
drink too.
Oh, all right, Mr. Fluffles, pick one.
Strength.
All right. How do I? I
You
don't know
can't
how
enter
to
on his
adjust.
character sheet. I'll do it
Okay.
later.
Okay. Wait, no, you can't do strength. His strength is 1.
No.
That would kill him.
Yeah.
Dex.
His dex is 17, so that'll drop to a 15.
Cool.
Ouch.
Unless you want to kill Mr. Fluffles.
No.
It'd be funny.
Here, Mr. Fluffles. This is definitely the dex the arrow catching one.
As you proceed forward,
Smother him.
as you proceed forward through this narrow passage, it looks like there's a landing at the end of it, and as you step out onto the landing, you see steps that lead 20 feet down into a series of catacombs. The walls of the catacombs are lined with alcoves that contain stone sarcophagi of varying shapes and sizes. Suddenly, torches along the walls begin lighting up one by one, illuminating the once dark catacombs. The stone floor is cracked, and some of the tiles are uneven and sticking out of the ground at odd angles, revealing years of neglect. At the bottom of the steps lies the relatively fresh corpse of a burly dwarf man with a heavy mustache. His legs have been severed just below the knees, very cleanly. At the bottom of the steps, face down. On either side of the bottom of the steps, you see 2 shabby wooden doors. Dim orange light emanates from the one on the right. Ahead of you, a corridor stretches forward to a large stone slab-like door, 15 feet wide, with a lever set beside it.
Oh, so it totally looks like this guy tried going up these stairs and got his legs chopped off, right?
Where are the bottom half of his legs?
Oh, yeah. You see them about 20 feet away.
Okay.
20 feet away.
Yeah. So he was thrown from them?
Oh, let's have a look.
And you've, like, no hesitation, goes up, picks him up, picks up his leg, and is just like,
Oh, the legs are 20
Oh.
feet away at the other, like down the corridor.
well, I mean, picks up his, like, his
Torso?
leg from the other end. Yeah. And
With the
just,
nubs,
like,
the
looks at the cut,
Oh, okay.
essentially.
Yeah,
He's
it's
looking at
a
the cut to
real
see how
clean
it
cut.
was.
Like, super clean.
I don't know, just, I mean,
Hold on. So clean that it's, like, does it look like magically clean cut?
No. Like,
Okay.
a really sharp blade.
Okay.
Like guillotine?
As you're looking at this dude's stump, give me a perception check.
that's a 30.
At the bottom of the steps is a barely noticeable, nearly invisible, clear tripwire. And at the base of the steps, in gaps in the walls, you can see little gaps in the walls where little tiny blades are concealed within the wall. So you guys he walked down the bottom of the steps, hit the tripwire, and the blades came out and cut his legs off. And he just bled out on these steps.
Ooh, okay.
Thanks for letting me notice that, Ogden. I knew you saw it, like, way
Oh.
ahead of me.
He's still at the top of the steps.
So there's where the dwarf's feet are. That's the bottom of the
No, his legs are 20 feet down the corridor,
Oh.
which makes no sense.
Yeah. He's gonna like flip over the dwarf's body and like look for any kind of
So Noose
like
is holding, and you're like, nope, flip it over.
roll it over.
Oh, no, you got something in mind there,
His
buddy?
his mouth is open. He's dead, pale,
Yeah.
bled out.
Are there are there any like
Oh, he's wearing vestments.
like holy vestments?
Yeah.
Does he have a holy symbol?
Nope,
Does he have any kind of gear?
nope, no money.
That means some other adventures have been by before.
Yeah,
And didn't
I'm
bother
thinking
him.
what I'm
Or his
thinking is
group
someone
is like doop 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 doop.
Yeah,
toss,
exactly.
toss the legs down the corridor for traps. That's what I think. Someone used
You're
the
not using
legs
these.
as yeah, literally pressure plates. Let's see.
Well, I
Who
mean,
needs a 10-foot pole?
oh, maybe I didn't
use dwarf feet.
Yeveck, maybe I didn't say it out loud, but there's like very thin lines.
Oh, you just noticed that?
Yeah, there's like lines on the stairs.
Oh,
This
yes.
this guy must have like tripped and.
do you think it sounded like that?
I think it sounded exactly like that. I've heard it so many times before.
You have?
Oh.
But yeah, just.
I mean,
and there are doors on either sides of the steps at the base. And yeah, his legs are cut just below the knees,
You did say something about sarcophagi. Are they just?
lining the walls and alcoves.
Oh, okay. They're just like.
There's
Do
a
they
hundred-
look like they're being used?
I don't know.
Like usable ones?
The lids are closed.
He'll walk over to one.
Okay. Do you step over the tripwire?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you step over the tripwire, like the nearly invisible tripwire, anyone who doesn't
Mhm.
have a passive perception above 20 does not see the tripwire. Unless you like actively investigate the area. Or have someone point it out. Even if somebody points it out, it's nearly impossible to see without a passive perception of 20. Wait,
There's not a way to like. There wouldn't be a way for that Yeveck could try to
disarm it?
disarm the trap, right?
Do you have thieves tools?
Yep.
Make a dexterity check using your thieves tools.
we're all about to get
You want
Julian fries.
You want only Noose and Yeveck are near the trap, so it'll only make the two of you. You want to give me a 20 or higher.
Okay.
To
What happens if
deact-
the rope just gets cut?
Guidance. Guidance.
That's another good question.
You said dexterity.
wire, I
thieves'
suppose.
tools.
Yep.
God, that's a plus. So that's proficiency plus.
Yep.
5.
Good
So 11.
bonus.
Yeah.
So I'll add 11 to this roll.
Cool.
Oh, okay.
Give me a 20 or higher.
30.
30. You deactivate the trap. Otherwise, it would have been 10d6 slashing damage, and if anyone failed by 5 or more, your legs would have been severed below the knees.
Goodbye, legs.
Yeah. that would
He'll
have been-
take time
you
with
lose
it.
your legs.
He'll have noose over his shoulder. Look, this is how you yes. And he goes to
Reactivate
like
the
do
trap.
something.
Reactivate the
He,
trap.
he does something with his left hand or right hand, and you catch it. I would say Noose can probably catch it and like redirects his fingers a little bit. Oh. Okay, now you're distracting me.
Make an intelligence check to... No. Stay focused.
To maintain. Yeah, once that's done, yeah, that was rough.
Yeah, there's doors on either side of the base of these stairs. One has light up from under it, and then at the end of the corridor is a large 15-foot wide stone door with a lever beside it, and the legs are about 20 feet down the corridor.
We'll do the doors that we can get to quickly. So he'll go to the one with the light and listen at the door.
No,
So nonchalant.
not
You
allowed. You're not allowed.
that was really good.
Yes,
Yeah.
is what I'm hired to do.
If I had to use my weather working tools for that, I probably wouldn't have done as well.
Your weather working?
Weather working.
You do leather. Leather. You do leather things.
Yeah.
What do you make?
Like this.
And he pulls out
His marsupial pouch.
a little bit. It's a little bit like a you know how a magician pulls a ribbon out of their out of their sleeve. It's like a never-ending ribbon of like stitched together skin
Oh, perfect.
of like.
He'll like catch some of it as it's just fucking
And
fuddling
you can tell
out.
that there's like slivers of like skin. Some of it recognizable as like faces, and other parts of bodies, like a belly button.
What do you-
just kind of stitch
What is?
together.
He'll drop as he sees a belly button. What?
What?
You just.
What?
What is that?
It's what I mean with my weather working tools. And he starts to reel it back in.
Yeah, let's get
What's
that.
going
No,
on?
no, it's. Oh wow.
What?
Oh, don't mind Noose. He's a funny little guy.
Yes.
Yeah, Ogden knows. It's all useful. And they were using it.
It's valid, actually.
Nobody uses their belly button.
That's right. Useless. You're useless, belly button. And he points at it and looks down.
Fucking arguing with his belly button.
Doesn't actually have a button anymore.
Yeah, why not?
Did becoming Fey remove his belly button?
No,
What element of
Replace
his
it
humanity
with
that he has?
it's tucked away in the marsupial pouch.
No,
The
that's
marsupial pouch is actually his
opening.
belly button that's just grown extra big.
It's an extra pocket.
Oh my god.
That would make it not useless.
He just puts his bag of holding in it, so it's
Yeah.
not deceiving.
So, Yeveck, did you say you were checking out the door with the light under it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll be listening at the door.
You hear silence.
Wow. The silence is deafening.
What?
Do you open the door? It's unlocked.
Okay.
The scent of ancient oils and embalming fluids permeates this aging embalming chamber. Flickering torches cast a dim light barely illuminating the scene. A stone table occupies the center of the room, upon which lies the skeletal remains of an extensively decayed body. Adjacent to the remains, a small leather case containing various embalming tools can be seen. The walls are lined with empty shelves that are stained and cluttered with shattered bottles once containing chemicals.
Right, the sarcophagi are. They must hold bodies.
Yeah, just a little leather case containing embalming tools.
He'll take the
Love the
case.
smell of formaldehyde.
He'll take that case.
Yeah, so it's got all of your classic embalming tools. It's got like the little thing you shove up the nose and scramble the brains. It's got fluid sucking out tools, some scalpels, small little things to fuck up flesh and bone and skin.
Does it look so the dungeon or the place that we currently are,
Yeah.
I call it a dungeon. The vibe that Ogden and Yeveck got was that it was just kind of manifested.
Yeah.
Do the tools and such like that feel like they were brought in
Yeah.
from the outside,
Yeah.
or that they
Yeah,
came
yeah.
with the,
Brought
okay.
Yeah,
So like they're
Yeah.
okay.
So you can add
So
if you
some
want.
fucked up adventurer.
So if you want to keep these, I can't homebrew tools on D&D Beyond, but you can put in your custom equipment as a tool, an embalming kit, and that uses medicine to use.
I mean,
Check. Okay, so I have to embalm some bodies. All right. And he'll go to the next door.
Oh, hold on, Yeveck.
Oh yes. Sorry.
Are there any extra of them? I can
Do you
kind
want
of.
this one?
I want to spruce up my weatherworking tools.
Here, he'll toss the kit down to Noose.
Noose has an embalming kit.
he also has like a healer's kit, so it's like
Oh God.
He's got a.
The
One doesn't work, the
trifecta
other
of like
will.
the trifecta of like leatherworking, embalming, herbalist or healer's kit.
Noose the Flesh Smith.
God.
Yes.
Circle is
Single.
complete. Leo
Flesh
approves.
golems are gonna be his next fucking goal.
Oh yeah. So you
Oh
said,
god.
you said you were going to the opposite door next, Yeveck?
Yeah, though
Yeah,
the
okay.
the one without the light.
That one is also unlocked. And inside, ahead, lies a narrow corridor leading to a decaying king-sized bed resting on a tattered carpet. A wooden chest inlaid with rusted metal sits in one corner of the room, its lock broken. The entire room is shrouded in darkness, devoid of any light.
He'll make his way over to the chest.
Yep.
He'll kind of use his foot to ease up the lid.
Okay.
Guidance.
Inside, you find a censer. So one of those things that priest would use for smoke and whatnot. A censer made from a skull, with the eye sockets plugged with lead.
Oh.
A block of ruby red incense.
Oh.
worth 100 gold, 3 wooden stakes, and a mask. Kind of like looks like a theater mask with like eye holes in it, like the Phantom of the Opera's mask, but like a full face mask, but made of skin.
He'll give the censer. He'll kind of set that aside. He'll put the mask made of skin in a little pile. He'll take the ruby incense and he'll hand it back to Ogden because that's something that
Regret
he
instance
feels
Ogden.
like, yeah. And the 3 wooden stakes, just for good measure, because just in case, he'll take the 3 of them. He'll keep one. He's gonna give one to Dax, and one to Ricky.
Oh,
Okay. And yeah, the mask, when you set it down and pick it up, it's not like a sturdy mask. It definitely like folds and flaps.
Oh. Here you go, Noose. He'll slide over the center with the skull and the
Face mask.
mask.
Ooh. Ogden,
Oh, yes.
have you prepared any type of detect magics on you?
Oh, he has it at will. Or it's at, yeah, never mind, not at will. It's a ritual.
Any of this stuff?
Magic.
You know, magics.
No.
Nice.
He picks up the leather face mask because the last time he messed with the leather face, it dripped blood on a tome that summoned
So,
a Gablobrizu.
There are eyebrows on the mask.
Yeah.
But they
Oh,
could.
beautiful.
It's like they couldn't collect the skin to make the brow, so they used human lips.
Oh,
Resourceful.
lovely.
You're
Noose-
giving Noose tips
That-
The
now.
eyelids,
that's
same.
art. That's art.
The eyelids are also lips,
Ew.
but you can tell they didn't have enough lips for the actual lips,
Yeah.
so it's just an open hole.
I mean, you know what they say. Hot dogs are made of whips and assholes. So, like, I mean,
Do they say that?
don't they?
I
It,
don't
it comes with like a little string tied through in the back, so you can wear it.
You should wear that.
Is it made out of intestines?
No, it's just a string.
Okay.
Noose, put that on.
I will not put it on. I do not
Oh.
need it to be put on. For I think it will be a lovely gift to a disciple.
Noose, since you're the perfect height, under the bed, you see a thick bound book.
That's a thick bound book under there.
It's bound in skin,
All right.
and the binding is made of tendon.
That looks familiar.
It's not a familiar
Was it
book,
not?
but no, this is a different
Oh,
book.
okay.
Different skin book.
Different skin
Oh.
book. It's a different skin book.
Arr!
It's a different skin book, and looking at it, it's like Sigmund. If a Sigmund published a book on making clothes out of skin.
Artwork.
It's just filled with skin outfits,
He looks in there.
full body outfits made of skin.
He's very careful. He's not Noose. While reckless in some situations, he's not completely stupid. So he's taking care with
Ogden
this.
Boon
He
will be
said
the-
there's no magic.
Yeah.
So he knows that. So he's just like kind of okay.
Oh,
Yeah, it's got like weird like flesh bindings, and then in like little notes it says, like little like parentheses it says, to punish or enjoy.
ooh, this is some good stitch work. Ooh, I like them.
And
That's a little bit.
You can kind of guess the
I'm-
person who lived in this catacomb was just using the bodies in the sarcophagi to make clothes.
Neat.
Puts it in his back pocket.
Okay, that's all that's in this room.
Right. Corridor with the dwarf legs. I think that's
Okay.
where we need to go next.
So as you saunter down the corridor, you get up to the dwarf legs.
Hmm.
They're slightly chewed on.
Oh. Noose, did you chew on these when we were
Listen.
looking?
Listen,
I was about to ask the same thing, Yeveck.
Right.
dwarfs are a bit tough for me. I don't really. I mean, they're nothing against them, but you know, it's tough. They're a bit stringy. So no, it wasn't me. Look,
He'll pick up one of the
and
legs.
he'll like, do you see them in my teeth?
You see a bunch of these like jagged, crooked teeth.
He'll hold the leg up
It's
to
a
like,
horror show.
yeah, where the stump of the leg that's been chewed on, he'll kind of hold it up to get like a view to see if it lines up with any of the teeth.
No.
Nope.
It looks like these teeth were more not sharp.
Oh.
Like human
rat
like
teeth?
human teeth.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
Somewhere drunk feels something. Is that this where Druk
There's been a
scries in and
disturbance in the
sees what they're
force.
seeing and is like, oh
Nope.
A meal. All right. He'll just kind of kick the nub stubs to the side.
okay, you just kick the legs to the side.
Yeah, and move forward.
Okay. And then
Just
yeah,
be
you'd be
alert.
right up against this stone door that's
Oh.
got the lever beside it.
Can you gauge how old the legs were? If they were
Same age as the body, so
recently and
probably like
everything?
3 days.
3 days. Okay, cool.
And
Thanks.
chew marks are around the same.
Oh,
time
yeah.
frame, a little bit sooner or newer.
Roughly around the same time.
Okay,
Nope.
Noose will convey that. He'll
Alright.
tell everyone, just to keep
Yep.
things moving.
Stay on guard. His hand's gonna wrap around the lever and he's gonna pull.
Okay. So the door slowly begins to. You can hear mechanisms as the door begins to open, but isn't fully opening. And as it happens, you hear as
Oh.
two of the sarcophagi burst open, and these two undead creatures come forth, wreathed in shadow.
No.
And fuck it, roll initiative.
Oh dear.
Acha. Natural one.
Oh no.
Hey, that's good for cleric, right?
Rolling.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, that's
true.
true.
16.
18.
And then I'll have to give you all the link to the thingy again.
The link to
With advantage. 11.
beautiful, beautiful
That's
advantage.
rough.
Let's get your meat shield is first.
And since Yeveck was using the lever, Yeveck is in the back row.
Oh yeah, that's right. What?
So we're gonna say, yeah, rearrange your tokens in that little order, however you see fit. But Yeveck would be closest to the lever, so actually,
Oh, okay. I see how it's set up now.
Horrifying.
Also, Ricky, roll for Mr. Fluffles.
Oh, does he roll in separate?
I keep forgetting he's combat capable.
Kind of. Okay, so he has he's a +2 now. because
And I'll
he
just
got-
control him, but you roll his initiative.
Yeah. Okay, nat 1 for 3.
Perfect. And then what did Dax get?
11.
Ricky?
16.
And then Noose.
Total of 6.
Okay. So, you all, and the door slowly begins to open, and one of these undead things, these weird, they look like ghasts, but yeah, wreathed in shadow, and it's gonna lunge towards Ricky.
Ah!
And make 2 attacks on Ricky.
Ah!
First one, 16 to hit.
No.
That's with the bite, so it comes through to try to bite at you.
It just leans back.
And then the claws are gonna be a 27 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay,
Damn.
so it goes to bite, and then it just sticks. It's like the claws on his left hand under your lowest rib, and then slides the claws between the ribs. You take 12 slashing damage,
Okay.
and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy.
And this the thing is up close and personal. It smells like shit. It really stinks.
Okay. All right. Let me just look something up real quick. Where is it? Okay. 16.
16. You're not paralyzed.
Cool.
Ooh.
Actually, yeah, you're not paralyzed.
Okay.
I'm not going to go into the lore rules because that's Forgotten Realms.
The one, yeah. Are they? They also have the thing where elves are immune.
Yeah, fuck that. Ricky.
Yeah. It's very Forgotten Realms specific. All right, my turn.
Yep.
Okay. We're gonna get the astral body out.
All right.
10 feet.
So the
let me
newbies
just
see your astral body pop out.
Yeah. I'm gonna take the attack of opportunity. So I'm gonna move to here actually first.
Oh hell yeah! It'll do an attack of opportunity.
So let it take the attack of opportunity. Yeah.
It's gonna go with its claws.
Okay.
Because I want to paralyze you.
Oh boy.
16.
Miss.
Yay.
Ducks under the arm, gets to the air, and is gonna pop out the arms and astral body. And so therefore, both of them need to make me a dex save. DC 18.
Alrighty. The first one's gonna be dirty 20.
Makes it.
And 12.
That fails it, so it takes 2d8 force damage.
Alright, so the one in the alcove gets blasted by your astral form.
10 force damage.
Oh. Hell yeah. That one's just
And
like...
As just, yeah, the big ghostly manifestation of the entire party merged into one being appears around Ricky. And then is just gonna rain down 2 punches onto the one right... the one that the one that attacked me.
Sounds good.
Okay. So that's gonna be arms of the astral self. First attack is a 23.
Oh, of course.
Second attack is a 29.
Oh, of course.
Okay. First attack is...
Oh, shit. Sorry. I need you... You're never mind. You're immune to poison. Never
Yes.
mind.
12 plus an additional d8 is 6. 18 points of force damage on the first hit.
Oh, damn. Alrighty.
And then second hit is going to be 13 points of force damage on the second hit.
Hell yeah, that one's looking hurt. You're like punching holes through its soft undead flesh.
Ugh. Just splattering it because I'm on the other side of it.
Spraying onto everyone just in front.
Beautiful.
And I got that 10-foot reach.
Notice with your mouth open, you definitely catch a tiny bit of intestine.
Yep.
Anything else, Ricky?
No. And yeah, 10-foot reach, so... yeah, 10 for reach, so I can attack from back there. Nice. All right, cool.
Dax.
I'm going to... If I stand right here...
Yeah.
That'd be 15-foot radius.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna walk over there, and then I am going to grip onto my great axe, and I am going to bonus action rage as I'm pulling it out, and I need both of those bad boys to give me a intelligence saving throw, please.
Okay. 3.
Fails.
7.
Fails. So
Fails!
take
So they're both stunned.
18 psychic damage.
Oh! The one that Ricky beat the shit out of is snarling, and then as you run forward in rage, its head explodes and further coats everybody in.
Oh, that's sick!
Noose is just
Fails!
slick.
Sorry.
Yeah, Noose is just slick with
This
shadow guys.
is a good showing from the lower level party in this
Yeah,
fight.
it is.
So far.
It really is. And then the other one takes 18 and is stunned until the end of its next turn.
Nice.
Wonderful. So
And then,
I'm
you got your other stuff.
I'm going to step in front of him knowing that he's stunned.
I'm not even
Get him, Princess Peach.
I'm not even gonna put the condition token on him because he might be dead.
And yeah, fuck him up, Princess Peach. And I am going to, but the bag. Great Weapon Master, Reckless.
Okay. So advantage -5.
Advantage. 24 minus 5 would be 19.
That hits. So roll damage
So-
plus 10 plus your rage bonus.
Yeah.
So 21 plus your rage bonus.
21 plus 3 is
24.
14. I mean 24.
24.
Plus from the great axe. Creature you hit with this weapon takes an
Yep.
additional 2d6 psychic damage.
Yep.
So plus that. Oh,
Mhm.
I only rolled 1.
Yep.
So that's going to be also 6 psychic damage on top of that.
So,
So that's
30.
30.
Okay. It had 21 hit points. So that one also, you just cut it down the middle.
Nice.
We're still in initiative though, because shit gets weird.
Head
Any-
just explodes.
Anything else? Because you gotta wait for this door to open, guys. Anything else, Dax? Those things are they're both dead. So.
I'm gonna.
And as you're looking into the alcove, you can see the
Yeah.
sarcophagus. The inside of it is just a void.
Unpleasant.
Dax is gonna say that there's a void in there. Wait, is the door still there?
What door?
Like, because the sarcophagus had to open.
No.
I am going to stack back another 5 feet here.
Sure.
I don't want to be in the open line there. That doesn't seem like a good idea.
Perfect.
And I'm going to just stay there and just wipe some of the goo off as I'm waiting.
Okay. That'll bring us to Ogden Boon, who is going to, I think, for fun, hold a chromatic orb in case something comes out of the corridor and attacks. And we'll say it's a fire chromatic orb. Plus 13 to hit, let's go. Noose.
We're good, right? We just waiting for this. Wait, what's going on? This door needs to open, right?
Yep.
Alright. How about
And he's gonna... Where is it? Okay, there we go. He is going to... Oops. Everybody's within 30 feet?
Yes.
5, 10,
Yep.
15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, not Dax.
Not Dax.
So
Everybody
he's going to
but
move
Dax.
forward 5 feet. Oh, well, he only needs to get 3 people. So... he's gonna choose obviously the 2 squishiest people, which are Ogden and Kenna,
Mm-hmm.
and then, gosh, I mean maybe himself, but God, honestly, knowing Dax, they have a lot of health, but like, they also tend to get
Knowing
fucking
Dax is a
waylaid.
dumbass.
So he'll pick those 3 people, Ogden, Kenna, and Dax,
Okay.
and cast Aid at a
Cool.
5th level.
Cool.
So Ogden, Kenna,
Mm-hmm.
and Dax each can go to their hit points and enter max HP modifier
Yep.
and set that to 20.
Cool. So Ogden's at 157. And Kenna's at 154. 180, or yeah, 154.
Ooh, they needed that. Then.
So, because my max HP got reduced by 6 earlier, would this
No.
counteract anything, or am I still at 191?
No. Your max HP is 197. Oh, what the fuck happened? What's
Yes.
going on here? Okay,
I think
yeah.
Because I got it-
it went down by 6. I think it goes then up by 20 from the -6.
Yeah,
right?
so you're fine. You should wherever you are.
Okay.
I don't want to deal with the math.
Yeah.
You're where you are. Where you are. Well, you got a lot of You got a lot of weird stuff
So
going
I'll
on.
be-
You got a lot
I'll
of weird
be,
stuff going on in your hit point stuff. What the fuck's going on here? Override max HP. You had a 191. So you.
So then I'd be at
No, yeah, you're at the right thing.
one-
You're at the right thing. Because your max HP is not that. You're good. You're fine. It's fine.
All right. Plus 20 max HP to Dex.
All right. Anything else?
I'm on bonus action. Hide.
Where?
Behind someone. The big boy Yeveck.
Okay, so you're gonna share his space.
Yeah.
Okay, make a stealth check.
What are you doing?
25.
Okay. Kenna on their turn is going.
He's just clinging to his buttocks. Just like hanging from.
I'm a
his
shadow.
hanging from a dingleberry.
pants. Yeah.
Ew.
This is the story.
This is the Dingleberry.
Kenna's gonna hold an ice knife. No, because if it explodes, yeah. They're gonna hold an acid arrow. Yeah, I think that's fun. Mr. Fluffles in Ricky's clothes.
I got nothing. I don't have anything. I don't know. I don't. He doesn't know what he can
Yeah,
do.
you-
So
yeah, just
what's he
think
doing?
you
Whispers.
He
You
knows
said
what he
you were
can.
gonna
He knows what he can
control
do. He's
Yeah.
gonna stick his head up out of your clothes,
Mhm.
and his eye is gonna glow and stay glowing. And he's gonna hold his action to do what he does.
The fuck is that?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Some Naruto shit. Nice.
Yeah.
Naruto.
Mr. Fluffles activated the Sharingan.
Basically,
So Yeveck is holding the lever,
you pulled it down, and the door is going through its mechanisms.
so he doesn't need to stay.
No, you don't.
But Noose is there.
Yeah.
I knew this just going with you. He's small.
Yeah, he's just going to he's gonna take his arm and he's gonna discreetly pull at the collar of Noose's clothes, and he's gonna walk up. He's gonna have to move at half movement speed because Noose is
Mhm.
he's moving enough to where Noose can stay hidden, but he'll walk up 15 feet. And yeah, 1, 2, 3, yeah, and he's gonna hold an action to make as he's doing this chain on the left hand. He releases Noose, and as the chain on the left hand kind of unravels a bit more, he kind of throws it back a bit, but he's gonna make a attack. He's gonna hold an action, attack
Alrighty,
action.
cool.
If something gets within
All right.
his range.
Okay. Start of the next round. The door lifts up a little more. It looks like one more round, and only Noose will be able to fit under it on the next round. Noose will be able to go under the door with ease, but nobody else will. But through the alcoves, you hear and mummies.
Mummies. Uh-oh, Ogden's got history with mummies.
Yeah, he
Oh!
does.
Just really quick, can you remind us where on the map the door is?
Behind
Behind
Noose and
Noose.
Kenna.
Yeah.
Okay, that is right. Okay, yeah, that's right.
Boop, 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 boop. I'm moving
Noose,
my
you
guy.
would be on Yeveck still, Noose, because he brought you with him.
Yeah. Boop. I'll
Okay.
just be right there.
Yeah.
I'm glad I moved out of there.
And then Kenna held an acid arrow, Ogden held a chromatic orb, and they're both going to go for separate mummies.
And Mr. Fluffles did his thing.
Yeah, he did. Ogden's
Whatever
chromatic
that is.
orb. First level chromatic orb.
Yeah.
5 plus 13. That's an 18 to hit.
Nice.
That's going to be 3d8 fire damage. 17 fire damage. That's pretty good.
Mhm.
3d8, yeah.
Hits that mummy, and it's
Ooh,
vulnerable to
goddamn,
fire,
that
so it
is
actually takes 30.
Yeah.
It's even good.
Ogden would
Even
know
better.
that.
Ogden's just
Ogden
like,
would know
aha! He's just like doing a little jig. Lights it on fire.
I like to imagine he does like a shoot from the hip motion with a
Yeah.
The Jeff Goldblum laugh.
Take that, I mean.
And then Kenna's acid arrow at the other one, using 2 charges from the staff. That's going to be a 30 to hit.
Beautiful.
Spice.
And that's going to be, at the end of his next turn, it's going to take 2d4 acid damage. But takes, with 4d4, I rolled 6 acid damage.
I'll balance the universe.
That's disgusting.
Mr. Fluffles, go for that one.
Mr. Fluffles is going to go for that one. And Mr. Fluffles fires an eye ray out of his central eye. Just like a beholder. So it's randomly. Sam, roll me a d4. It'll be paralyzing ray, fear ray, enervation ray, or disintegration ray.
Come on, disintegrate.
It's 1.
Alright, paralyzing ray.
Nice.
That's okay.
That's great.
Hits it.
Paralyzes.
This mummy appears immune to the paralyzed condition.
That makes sense.
Mr. Fluffles is like,
That does.
fuck!
What was that?
Don't worry about it!
I'm kind of worried about it. That was cool.
Ricky, it's your turn.
All right. From here, Ricky's gonna attack.
The one in the
start attacking
upper
Mummy
alcove
number.
is the one that got hit with the fire chromatic
Yeah,
orb.
is gonna start attacking Mummy A. Just-
Hold on. I gotta double check something with mummies. Oh, it's only if you get hit. Okay, cool.
Mummies.
Also, he's attacking from 10 feet away with
Yeah, of
astral
course.
arms.
Yeah.
All right, first attack. 26 to hit.
Of course. You punch this mummy.
All right, I'm gonna roll damage each time. That is gonna be 9 plus the extra D8 that I get once a turn. So that's plus another 1. So 10 points of force damage
Oh,
on
you
that one.
punch this mummy. Oh, the bandages on these mummies aren't linen. These are skin bandages.
Oh, gross.
News to prove.
You can see like an ear on one of the bandages. Very, very gross.
Like someone peeled a person
Yeah.
when you do you take a
Like an
clementine? No, it's like when you take a clementine, you try to get the peel off in just one spiral.
Yeah, that's basically
like they
what
did
this
that
is.
to a person.
Someone
Yeah,
did that.
okay.
Someone with finesse did it to a person.
Yeah.
Right, here's a second punch. That's a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Okay. For 12 force damage.
Oh, wow, mummy's looking rough.
Just beating it into this alcove. Let's spend a key point for Flurry of Blows.
Yeah, of course.
No, whatever it's.
Flurry of blows, right?
Yeah, that one. I can't remember which one's the bone. Which one's the free one, and which one's the
Flurry of blows.
one I spent. Yeah, okay.
Flurry of blows is the fun
Here
one.
comes another punchy punch. Has a 15 to hit.
That hits.
Wow. Okay. For 8 more force damage.
Hell yeah. How do you dispatch this mummy?
It's just pummeling it into the wall. Like he just keeps punching it, just up against. Like its back is against the wall. It's like face is getting mashed up against the the bricks until it's just like stuck. Like he finishes the third punch and it's just like stuck to it, and he realizes like the back side of it has just like been bashed up against the wall so much that it's just like a smear on the wall.
The skin bandages unfurl into a pile on the floor.
Unraveled.
And then fourth attack's gonna turn into Haymaker,
Yeah,
the
go
other
for it.
one. Monks, 26 to hit.
Yeah, sure. Next campaign, we're doing cleave rules, by the way, because if there's a large group of enemies, you can just cleave through them. So.
Oh,
Nice.
that's fun. Yeah.
Amazing.
And that's gonna be 11 points of force damage on that
yeah.
one. And you know what? Let's just try it. I'm gonna spend a key point. Let's go con save.
For stunned?
Yeah, stunning strike.
Okay. They do not appear immune to that one.
Ooh.
That's a 14.
That fails. It's stunned.
Yay!
Punches over and just a shockwave of ki shoots up the arm and like blasts it and addles
Man.
its mind.
The-
Handling these undead pretty well.
Yeah. The lower level characters are kind of going, what?
Damn.
What? We got this.
Well, you're like what? You're like what? What? Like 4 or 5 levels higher than us? We got this. We're fine. We're not falling behind.
Yeah.
Anything else, Ricky?
No, that is everything.
Dax.
I'd crack my knuckles. That's a bad choice right now.
Yeah, don't do that right
Oh
Don't do
my
that right
God.
now. Dax is gonna move 5 feet in front of this one, and just as they're flourishing their great axe, Great Weapon Master,
now. You don't need to go reckless because it's stunned.
Yeah.
yeah, brain. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Brain.
Advantage on attacks.
Brain.
Alley oop.
27 minus 5 is 22.
That hits.
22 to hit.
Yep.
Oh. I like this
So
Ricky
that-
And
Dex
it's still
alley-oop.
bubbling with acid, so if it survives by its turn, the 2d4 acid
Oh.
damage is gonna.
Oh yeah.
Ha!
That's right.
Nice.
We'll
Well,
see,
I would
though.
love it if that killed it.
Yeah, it kind of needs to get some kills on this kill tracker.
Oh,
Ricky just got a
Ricky
6th.
nice.
So what's your total damage? 14 plus 10 would be 24.
Seven plus the extra psychic damage from the sword, 9 psychic damage on top of that, which would be 27 plus 9 is 30.
36. 36.
36.
It's looking real bad.
36 damage
It's looking
on the first
it's looking real bad.
and then I'm gonna do the same thing for the second hit.
Yep.
$22 minus 5,
You'll hit.
17?
17. Yeah.
17.
That hits.
Ugh. 19 plus 3 is...
Oh, yeah, it's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm not even gonna-
It
yeah.
had 5 hit points.
I just try to cut it right in half and have it split like a banana.
Easily to do with all the acid that's helping melt it.
And then I am gonna step back 5 feet again here.
Okay.
Because I don't trust it. I don't trust staying there.
Okay. Ogden's gonna be like on his turn. Fire worked really well. And he's gonna hold another chromatic orb. Because why not?
Yeah, we got stuff.
Noose.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna look under the door, see if there's any enemies on the other
Nope.
side.
Just a staircase going down. But it's just still there's not enough room for you to fit under yet.
Oh, I thought you said. So it was
Next
the
round.
next round. Not I would.
Next
be
round it
able
looks
to.
like there'll be
Okay,
enough
okay,
space for
okay.
you only to squeeze under.
Okay. Then. Yeah, he's gonna keep, clutching on to these taut
Sure.
buttocks, and I mean, he feels pretty safe right now.
Okay.
He's just like, dang, these things are rock hard.
All right. Cool. That's it.
Buns of steel.
I'm gonna double check, but I'm pretty sure that's what I want to do. Is just kind of chill out with this, meat
Sure.
master. Sorry, I have a way with words. All right. Yeah. I'm just gonna essentially hold my turn. Yeah.
Kenna will hold another acid arrow because melting, it could be good. Mr. Fluffles is gonna do this. Oh,
Sorry. Can I do the help action
Yeah.
for Yeveck?
Yeah.
I'll do that. Since I don't know what's
Sure.
coming, I'll just do a help action for him. Try to
Alright.
assist with that, whatever he does.
cool. Mr. Fluffles is gonna hold another eye ray action. This head, the eye glows again. Yeveck.
They keep killing everything.
Yeah, we're pretty good.
He's going to grab Noose by the collar again and haul him up a
Am
little
I
bit.
helping?
He's gonna go 5, 10, 15 here,
Okay.
keeping Noose, and he's gonna have the chain. He's gonna have it ready to where he either can go to the north or to the south that he can bring it across.
beans.
So
Alright.
he'll hold action until one of whatever first
Alright.
one pops up.
So, the next round, the door opens up enough for Noose to casually just be able to walk right under. Everybody else would not be able to fit. And then you hear that kind of sound again in the alcove, but this time you hear a Noose. Ogden see a familiar undead creature set forth, because you fought them before. New to the Faust and the Furious, a Bodak.
Oh no.
From the alcove directly behind. Just you see this undead figure kind of hunched like this, like an old man, shrouded in skin, and under the hood just a dark pits for eyes and a dark long gasping pit for a mouth. And I guess we're starting right with Ricky. And Ricky,
we get to make our attacks.
Oh right, hold on. Yeah,
so
you do.
3 of us rolling. Yeah.
So Ogden's chromatic orb at first level. Oh no, 18 to hit, and it's resistant to fire damage.
Ooh.
Switching it up on us.
So 10 reduced to 5 fire damage. And then Kenna's acid arrow, but it is not resistant to. So acid arrow plus 11 to hit. 26.
I hope so.
For 10 acid damage. And then Yeveck, you were holding an attack? Go for it.
With Noose helping?
Advantage, help action.
Did you say we have, like, the level 20 characters have fought this before? Or, like, Noose
I
has?
threw a
or
Bodak at
someone
you
else
guys
has?
once a long time ago.
I felt like you had, but I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Long
thank
time
you.
ago.
30 to hit?
That just hits.
Okay. So this is... So I do 12 slashing plus my
Is your
sneak attack.
Is your weapon magical?
It is. It's
Okay,
a
good.
chain whip plus 2.
Good to know.
Where's my sneak attack? And then 96 sneak attack damage.
Yep.
38, so 50 slashing damage.
Yeveck!
Yes.
How do you kill this thing as it emerges from the sarcophagus?
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah, it's just like, not gonna get shown up this time. Not even give you a chance.
No.
thanks.
That's
Damn it! I wanted
it takes you all
people
2
to get his
attacks?
death
How about
gaze
just
and
1?
die.
So as Noose kind of pats his butt, his right butt cheek. He looks over his shoulder and he flicks his wrist, and as he does, the chain whip just goes forward and it embeds like into the mouth of the Bodak, and he kind of yanks down and just slices a hefty bit of just like front, just like tearing open that like lower jaw area, and he just whips the chain back and he catches. There is like what appears like almost like a hook to get that slashing damage, like a small little like cat of nine tails essentially, but he catches that in and he drops it. Yeah.
All right. So Ricky, saving you from its death withering gaze that would have been bad news. As Noose chokes on Yeveck's buttock. Ricky, what do you do? What are you doing? It's
You saw he got the gaze and was just like.
So okay, you said that Noose can walk through. Does that mean we could like belly crawl through, or
nah? Noose to get through would be a belly crawl.
Okay, so Noose can. Okay, because you said he could like walk under, but okay.
I forgot how. Yeah, I thought Noose was like shorter.
Gotcha. Okay, so he can belly crawl through, so the rest of us can't. Yeah. Okay, and none of us are really particularly hurting or anything, so we can wait. Because Ricky could send someone through. Because he can teleport someone as long as he can see the other side.
Try.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna hold an attack.
Cool beans.
What I'm gonna do.
Alrighty.
Oh, actually, do I wanna? I just. Nah. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold an attack.
All right, Dax, what are you doing?
If I... Is it this yet? For my rage...
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna punch myself in the face just to take the damage to keep my rage
All right,
up.
take your unarmed strike damage. You crack
Yeah,
plus your
6,
rage
I'll
bonus.
take it.
Plus your rage bonus.
9. That's fine.
And then you reduce it in
to-
half.
So that half a 9 is what, like 4
4.
or 5? 4.
You
That's
just punch yourself in the face.
keeps me young and spry. Just because I can and it's fun.
So that's your action, to punch yourself in the face.
Please. So my bonus action, I am going to do my aberrant form, and I'm going to have my freaky deaky tentacles pop up.
Okay.
The nice wispy purple
So they
tentacles
burst
coming
out of
around
your
me.
out of your back, spraying
My brack.
viscera.
Hell yeah!
They don't actually spray anything when they come out. They're like ethereal. All right, Ogden. Chromatic orb, lightning. Noose. Holding action, chromatic orb, lightning.
You did.
Okay. Thank you. I'd be like, guys, can you not fit through there? We should get going, right? Alright. Dang it!
And you know what? What do I have? Do I have that? Did I prepare that? Shit. I thought I did. I didn't. That would have been good if I did, but I didn't. Instead, already cast aid.
Mhm.
I don't think I can cast it again.
You
At least not on the same people.
It don't stack.
Yeah, don't stack. Don't stack. It's not great.
These zones, right? These doorways.
Mhm.
Am I gathering that there's like some magic at play there, or no?
Things are appearing in them, so
Okay. I would like to you know what? I'm just gonna hold action to Toll the Dead.
okay,
But after, not when something appears, but after someone else has hit it.
perfect.
Like directly
Yep.
after someone else has hit
Perfect.
it. Toll the Dead.
Kenna's gonna hold an acid arrow. Mr. Fluffles is gonna hold an eye ray. Yeveck.
Noose, I need you to. He's gonna like peel Noose off of him and
Oh,
set...
what?
He's gonna set him here,
Okay.
and then he's gonna turn his attention again. And if something comes through that opening, he's ready in
Perfect.
action.
You hear a colossal moan coming from the alcoves further down the corridor.
Fuck.
like a cacophony of moans and groans, and you watch as a horror of shambling multiple zombies pushes its way out of the alcove. A wall of zombies, a throng, if you will, that have taken bipedal form, a mass of zombies all attached to one another as the zombie clot emerges.
The throng.
Here's a picture of it.
I don't like it.
Oh God.
And it takes up the entire fucking corridor
Ooh.
when it comes through.
Thank you.
Just
Horrible.
Oh, that's vile. This is a good way to get away with, like, if you don't want to throw a storm at somebody, throw this.
throw the entire
Yeah.
swarm. So that's going to be Ogden's lightning chromatic orb. 26 to hit. 8 lightning damage. Noose is told the dead will go off then.
That's true.
So it needs to make
Which
a
is a
wisdom
wisdom
save.
save. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's go. -1. Natural 20 for a 19.
Oof.
Oh, that just succeeds, so no damage.
Okay, Kenna's acid arrow goes flying at it. 25 to hit. 11 acid damage. Then Mr. Fluffle's Eye Ray. Sam, roll me a d4 again.
Let's go.
Disintegration Ray.
2.
Fear Ray.
Oh boy.
It is immune. It is not immune to the frightened condition.
It's not?
No.
Ow, I thought it would be.
Me too. Okay, let's go. It is not frightened of Mr. Fluffles.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right.
How funny would that be,
That
though?
would have been pretty great.
Literally.
Ricky, it's your turn though.
Oh boy!
It's just like pulling its way along the corridor, taking up the entire width of it, so there's no getting past. You can't even see behind it.
Well,
A slow-moving flesh. Oh, and
I'm trying to go that way.
the door is fully opened.
Oh.
Okay.
And it looks like the door is fully opened, and it'll close at the start of next round.
Oh,
Otherwise, we'll have to begin again.
So get through it. Got it.
Like
Okay.
it's already starting to close.
Gotcha. So turn around and go away from the giant flesh wall. Ricky's actually going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to here, and then make 2 attacks against it.
Go for it.
So first attack, cool. 16 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. That's going to be 8 plus another d8 is 12 points of force damage.
Okay.
And we're going to spend the key point for a stunning strike, so con save, please.
Okay. Natural 20 for a 26.
Oh,
Yeah.
bother.
You're like punching
All right.
this massive zombies that are just like flailing around on this thing's body.
All right, and then that's a 19 to hit for the second one.
That'll hit.
For 10 points of force damage.
Okay.
And then we're going to try one more stunning strike.
Okay. 16.
Fails! It's stunned.
It is immune to the stun condition.
Well, never mind.
Beautiful.
Okay. Ricky has 55 feet of move speed. He used 30, so he can go 1, 2, 3, 4.
You would need to stun 75 things.
So Ricky,
in
as
order
you're going to
stun
run
it.
away, attack of opportunity.
Oh, was I within its reach?
Oh, it's got a big reach.
Oh boy.
18 to hit.
Misses by 1.
So this massive arm that's
Nice.
that's as thick as a tree trunk just comes swinging at you, and you. Whoo!
And then I'm going to have to bonus action spend one more key point for Step of the Wind to dash as a bonus action. And where'd the... Okay, the screen went to the... I'm off the map. But Ricky would like to move 55 feet just to the right.
Okay, so you get to the stairs that are going down. 5, 10,
Yeah.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So 40 feet to the top of the stairs.
Okay, yeah.
And they descend down into darkness.
Yeah, I'm going to wait there for everybody.
Perfect. Dax.
So, just so I'm setting this up right in my brain, the door is exactly in front of where Kenna's token is, correct?
Yep.
Like, that is the door.
Like that's the doorway
Okay.
right there. You do not. You get a sense ending your turn there when the door closes is bad news.
Oh, yeah. I'm dumb, but I'm not
Squish.
that dumb. I'm not that.
Squish. It looks
Okay,
like
so
it's gonna be
just
reminiscent of the elevator trap that I gave you guys in Ravenloft.
Oof.
Fuck you.
So what's
Just for
Dax doing?
funsies, we're going to go 5, 10, 15, 20.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to do Great Weapon Master,
Go for it. Reckless.
and the Reckless, thank
Mhm.
you.
Wait, will you be able to get back through the door if you...
Yep.
Do it?
So 25 to hit.
That hits.
So that's going to be 27 plus 7, 20, 30, 31, 32 damage.
Okay.
And it's a magical weapon. I'm going to do the same thing again for the second attack.
Yep.
Ah. $22 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. So that'll be... $34 damage.
Oof.
Okay.
Woo.
Let's see here. Instead of dying, it drops to 1 hit point.
Ooh.
Damn.
It's a big mass of stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like you killed one of the little things that was on it.
Yeah, a couple of them fell off or in pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do what I was originally doing. So I do that. I just turn my head, look down towards the hallway.
Yeah. So you would have used 20. How much? Where were you when you moved?
I used 20 feet of movement.
Okay.
So I'm looking down towards the hallway.
Yeah.
And I am going to bonus action, far steps, 60 feet down the hall.
Ooh.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give
Okay, you can do that.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Yep.
In the doorway, and then I'm gonna go 5, 10. Yeah, and then I'm gonna go right there
Cool.
because I still had more movement.
Excellent.
And I just kind of turn towards Ricky and I go, "Hey, Ricky."
Oh, hey.
This thing moves incredibly fast with a 40-foot move speed. So 5, 10, 15, what was it? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And it's like towering over Yeveck. And I think... Does it do Flesh and Tomb, or does it do 2 slam attacks? Salutations. Salutations, Wand of Orcus. You're near the end of our stream, unfortunately.
I'm about to watch Yeveck get dummy.
You know what's really funny? This is going to be really funny.
Dude.
And it's going to... Flesh and Tomb.
Yes.
Yeah.
At Noose.
Nice.
So it flings this detached clump of corpses at you. And I need you to give me a strength saving throw.
Oh no! That's an 18.
Wow.
Is that a nat 20?
Oh, wow.
You avoid the flying corpses and are not
Damn.
entombed in dead flesh.
Jeez,
Wow.
that was close.
Because they splat against the wall. Okay. Ogden will... Tried and true, Chromatic Orb. 16 to hit, which will hit. For 18 lightning damage. Okay, let's see here. And it just collapses to the floor in a pile of corpses dead.
Yes! That's right, Ogden.
So Ogden
You did it.
Ogden kills the zombie clot and the door, and now we're out of initiative. Right now, we're still on initiative because the door's closing.
Yeah.
Ogden's just gonna thoop, other side. Noose. Yep.
Come on, Yeveck. Let's go, buddy.
Noose gets the other side. Kenna's just gonna step back 10 feet and be inside the chamber. Mr. Fluffles is with Ricky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeveck.
Yeah. He's gonna stomp on one of the nasty old skulls.
Okay, that's your action.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he kind of looks back over his shoulder. He'll bonus action dash to get right next to
Because you
Kenneth.
rogue. Yeah, so as you all get to the other side of the door, it comes down hard. And now you know
Slides.
what probably chewed on these dwarfs' legs.
Now we get it now. Ooh.
And now
Blech.
there is but a staircase descending downwards. And as you
Oh, yep. Seen this before.
and all right, we got business, and Kennedy starts going down the stairs.
Yeah, it's gonna go as well.
All right, as you get to the bottom of the stairs, it takes about 10 minutes to get to the bottom. The enclosed passage begins to open up into an underground tunnel filled with a pungent scent of mold, mildew, and stagnant water. Those with dark vision can see the steps lead to an underground shore, where a massive lake of dark water stretches out as far as the eye can see into darkness and beyond. On the edge of the shoreline lies a wooden raft made of old petrified logs lashed together, with a single wooden pole in the center holding a lantern emitting a dull purple light, with a singular oar resting against it, as well as a small anchor. There is no sign of ceiling in sight in this cavern. The shoreline is littered with shattered remnants of rowboats, rafts, and other small sailing vessels. A crude wooden sign next to the raft reads, "Fellow adventurers, do not cheat the water." You can see humanoid footprints at the shoreline that are easily a few days old. To the right of the raft, about 30 feet away, lies the lower half of a blue tiefling that has been torn in half at the waist, with entrails spilling out into the mud and pebbles. On the opposite side of the raft, about 60 feet away, lies the remnants of a campfire that is roughly a few days old, sitting about 15 feet away from the shoreline. As you look out at this underground lake and your method of transportation, that's where we're going to end the session for the week.
Oh man.
Ow, beans.
I thought my ring of water walking was gonna come in handy.
The sign says, "Do not cheat the water."
Yeah.
And there's a tiefling right by the shore, ripped in half.
Yeah.
So, and it's not cleanly ripped in half. They're like, this is like forcefully, like they were pulled apart. But that's what we'll end it for the week. Hope you all had fun. Thanks for joining us in chat. Warren Vorkis, unfortunately, you came in right at the end. But you can check out the VOD. It's on our Twitch channel right at the end, with the break cut out. The first, not the break, but with the long ass intro cut out, so you can get right into the action. And also, all the VODs are put on our YouTube channel anyway.
Yeah.
Woo.
But thanks for watching. It's weird dungeon.
Fun.
These aren't it's a mixture of characters right now, but it's fun.
There's a lot of history here.
With some hints towards
So
the future.
tune in.
Some hints
Dun,
of
dun,